Welcome to another episode of Femme Queen Crazy
Sexy.
Cool.
What's poppin'?
What is good, ladies? We are not black.
I'm gonna need y'all to, like, when we start off, like, when I say what's poppin', I need y'all to be like, what's good? Now,
Okay,
what's
let's do it.
good? Okay, what's poppin', ladies?
What's good?
What's goody?
What's goody?
It's better.
I'm running this shit.
Raise the hoe.
Asia, stop looking through my window, bitch.
I'm not looking through a window.
Bitch.
Yes,
Yo,
y'all
we
is, because they sit
Yo,
up
we
here.
stayed. No, we
That's
just wanted.
okay,
That's the
'cause
Femme
When
Queen.
the femme queens
No.
align,
The
it
femme
just
queens
happens.
align.
That's
bitch.
all right. Y'all got a thread that I'm not in. It's okay though.
No, we would never do you like
Yeah,
that.
whatever. Yeah, obviously, because I have the same look.
No, you don't.
Oh shit.
I told y'all she was from Jersey.
I don't believe you from Newark. No, I'm just kidding, babe. Shout out to Newark.
Shout out to Newark. You know I love
Trying to
Jersey.
get us, bitch.
Brick City.
I lived there before from time.
You did
I love
Newark?
it. No, in Orange.
I stayed in Jersey City. I lived for Jersey City, but I stayed right on the water.
Jersey.
I might be
side.
moving back. Hopefully.
Okay, I might do that too.
Why?
Because it's
I might get a
nice.
house up here.
I want to be,
like.
I don't know. I guess growing up there, I don't ever want to go back to Jersey.
I lived for living in Jersey City, being
No
able to
shade.
come over into
Jersey
New York
City,
and then go
but
back.
maybe like
Yeah, I don't want to go no
like
further than
Newark
Jersey.
and Orange and all that. I guess, you know, it's not childhood trauma, but I just don't want to go back. Like,
get
I'd
it.
love to go back and visit.
Speaking of that,
Why?
childhood. I don't know if we've ever had this conversation before, but I don't think we've ever done it like all together. So I wanted to start out because my transversary, like my birth of my transition, was just last week on Halloween. A lot of people do start out on Halloween. But the tea was,
no.
I was in the village. I had already
You
been
said that aloud, though.
No, bitch, so what? No, but there's a story behind it, and I want to hear you guys' story as well. I had been dressing up for years. I was in drag for years, and people was like, "Oh, you're gonna transition," and I used to fight it actually because I felt like it was so expected, and I was in my career before I started it, so I just didn't know where I would fit in as a trans woman. But I remember being in the village, going with Carrie. Shout out to my gay mother at the time, is Carrie, and her anniversary was on Halloween. And she was like, "Oh girl, please, you know you're gonna get up out of the mouth." I was like, "Give me a bone snatch." Like, so she bone snatched my hair, and I was like, "I'm not getting up out of them." And from that day on, which was 24 years ago.
Wow. That's all about.
So I transitioned 24 years ago. And Chastity was born. Tempress was born. And
that.
like, so I wanted to know what was like, how did you know you was different? Like, when did you know there was something different about you? And what was your moment that you was like, this is it. Like, I'm transitioning and that's it. And I'm gonna just, go from there.
So I always knew something was wrong. I just didn't understand what it was. I didn't know I was understanding what was wrong with me. I felt like I was always looking out of a shell or something. I'm like, okay. And I saw these two girls. It was like, they were just bold. They weren't trans. They weren't even trans. They just literally had like wigs on. Butch Queen, it was giving drags. But just that boldness, and I'm like 13 at the time, and I'm seeing this in front of me, and I'm like, if like whatever this, like they're bold, why I can't be bold? And I just literally just did it and said fuck it. And in that moment, seeing them so loud and bold in front of all of these guys, like, 'cause we was in school, and they pulled up like this, and I was just like, Mom, I'm with the trade. I'm acting like, I'm acting like, even though I didn't give trade, I still was hanging with the boys. And then when I saw them, I was just in love. Like, I was just in love. It just spoke to me. And the next day, I swear to God, I got up in, well, I had long hair at the time, so, bitch, to put my shit, put it down to bust
braided.
down. No, I put my shit in the wash and set. I got a wash and set, and I had like chiletas on and some little skirt, whatever. And the guys that I was hanging with gagged. because I came to school like that. And they were just like, they didn't be, you know what's so funny? I just noticed like around that time, especially black men, they didn't care. Like they didn't try me. They still were speaking to me and everything. I just hung more with the other girl, another community. But and I just the effort. I didn't care about anything. I didn't care about anyone's as far as my family. Either you was gonna like it or not. But I was already in the street, so it was like, what you gonna tell me?
Right.
You can't do anything.
Do you remember like how long ago that was? Well, you say you was about.
I don't know. That was a while ago.
Do you remember like the date, like when you was like?
No, you gotta gag. I'm kind of jealous. I'm
date?
so jelly because all my friends, they have anniversary days and I don't have one because I don't remember.
I never really remember, but because it was such a significant moment, it was Carrie's too, and I wanted mine to be the same as hers.
Yeah.
That's why I remember it.
Yeah.
So, you?
I was born a woman.
Bitch. And you was late. You transitioned real late.
So I was late. So I played in and out of drags for a substantial amount of time. Like, I remember one clear moment, but the one clear moment that kind of was a telltale is I was around shouts to Jada Aphrodite. I was trying to pretend I was pulled up out of it, and I was sitting there. She was like, "That's a girl." Behind you, and I was trying to butcher it up. She was like, "That's a girl. She's gonna be a girl," and you told the truth. I guess I really started to facilitate my transition hard body when I came home in 2013. So pre that, I was in and out, back and forth. Some knew, some didn't, some saw, some didn't. But that was it. I don't have an anniversary either, because it felt like I just did it. Like I came home, I did my research, I had a second chance. I said, "Bitch, I'm not gonna play with it now."
Okay.
Yeah. So when I was younger, I knew that there was something different about me because of the way that I walk, because of the way that I talk. People always had something to say about it. I think my talent kind of allowed me to, that's how I became popular, always singing in the shows and all that type of stuff. And, I had a lot of girl cousins and things, but I never, because I didn't have trans women around me, I didn't see that. I didn't think that was possible. And even when I did, because I was acting at that time, it was giving, oh no, bitch. But when I started realizing that it was so harder for me to fit in, and I started becoming one of those people, we didn't have a term for it back then, because I definitely used to wear, I kind of gave gender nonconforming too, because I was wearing long hair and stuff. I was getting braided so that, bitch, when I got up in the middle of the night, I could just put the hair up in a ponytail or, something like that. I was doing those things. And when I moved back to New York, it was like, bitch, either you're going to start going on auditions and go hard body for your career, or you're going to go ahead and transition. And so.
Yeah.
It's crazy because when you said that about language, that weed got my throat messed up.
That what?
It's not stizzy today, I see.
That's why she's so open.
It's crazy because when you said that, I was just having this conversation with my mother, Letitia, the other day. And it kind of got heated because we were talking about language. And she was like, yeah. Because you was still a little boy. And I was like, what? But it hurted me to my core. But I was like, what? You really didn't see me in my transition? She just was like, no. I just thought you was the boy in the wig playing around. But I know that she didn't mean it wrong, right? She wasn't trying to tear me down. She was just saying, this is how it was. If you had little knots, so when the day was for you to be the girl, you had to be the girl. And I had to sit with that because transitioning looks different for everyone. So I know that when she said that, I have to also remember that language wasn't there.
Girl, you was Jags, girl.
I was Jags for blood. But it is what it is. But a lot of girls started off in Jags.
So
Let's be clear.
Yeah.
But no, Shay, since we're talking about early transitions, one of the girls that I got to that helped my mindset as far as the transition wise is here today. The icon, Eyricka Lanvin.
Yes.
Mother is in the building.
This is going to be a good time, honey.
Mm-hmm.
We got Eyricka, honey. The fashion diva herself.
The monkey girl is here. The skin girl is here.
Mm-hmm. So that was my question. I just wanted to,
We just started off with.
Well, how was your
transition
weekend?
talk.
Yeah, because I wanted to, because we got a lot of younger girls. You know what? Because I noticed in the comments sometimes, which really hits hard is when you have the girls saying that we're inspiring them to stand in their truth, and some of them was like, y'all are my mothers, and so I just want to give a backstory like of how things, we're here blossomed as women now, but some people don't know the pre-story and what happened, like that we started somewhere. So
I mean, I think, and thank you for seeing that, because I did see that and I was gagging. It was like a paragraph.
Yeah.
But it was so, I'm sorry I won't remember your name, but we're sending you lots and lots and lots of love. That comment was so prevalent to why we do what we do. Yeah. Because we, this is a reliable space for like a reliable space for resources. Like, people come here because we're a trusted resource. Our opinions matter here. So they tune in to see that. And you never know who the impact falls on. And I know you're getting ready to say, like, how was the weekend? That was a part of my weekend. Like, I was in Albany and so many people watched the show. So, like, people who you wouldn't think was just like, oh my God, that's her. There was one person I was talking to, I had gave the whole keynote and everything. And I'm getting ready to leave, and the person is like, I didn't know that was her. And then they came to the front. So, Tony, I love you. It was so sweet what they said. Like, they really get a lot from this podcast. So, yeah.
Shout out to
How was your weekend as well?
Let me go into a voice since the bitch says she hates it.
Oh,
no.
Are we
responding? No, we're not responding. No, what I am going to respond to is the people. No, what I'm going to respond to is the people who had my back in the comments. It was like they love my voices, and that's, you know what I'm saying? I love you for loving me.
So I want to put something to rest too that happened in the comments. Because, yeah, it's our show and we do get to respond to your comments. So when you think that we won't, we will. And I'm going to take up space and it's going to be longer than 90 minutes. But, bitch, I'm black.
No, it's not.
All right? So to the motherfucker that sits in our comment sections talking about the Spanish one, she's non-black.
She is black,
blah, blah, blah. I'm blackity, black, black, black. Blackity, black, black. And to be honest, we don't even really need followers like that who come on there. Like, this is a good space, good energy. So if you in the comments and you got something negative to say, flip it. Go watch something else, because we're not here for that. Like, I want hardcore people who really fucks with us for real, that follow us and really invested in the growth of our podcast. You take that negativity shit over there that way. Yeah, I'm responding.
Well, my weekend was amazing. Shout out to I Love You Brother. He took me out to dinner. It took me out to Crab House, which is they did their big one.
Yes,
but yes, we were just talking about us. Like, I've been in this space of just, I feel like I'm stuck as far as like everything's good financially, emotionally, mentally, everything's fine. But I just feel like kind of alone. And that mentally, like, and not letting myself mingle and get to know people. And we were just talking, and he was like, you're trying to protect your peace. Like, you do a lot. And I am. I'm very intentional with how I wake up and how I start my day. I'm real big on that. So he was just like, he gave me some really good wisdom. He was more like, just, work on trusting yourself and allowing yourself to meet new people, and just trust your discernment, trust who you are, and trust your gut. And if you feel like it's not right, and I'm not talking about relationships, I'm just talking about even just meeting friends. I'm kind of standoffish because of that to people, because I'm just unsure of the energy that I'm gonna get back. But I have to start trusting myself. So shout out to you, brother. I love you for that wisdom.
So I do have one more shout out, and I had called Tempress, right? And what happened? You good? You all right over there?
Yeah, I'm good. Why?
Okay, thank you. Just want to be clear.
Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Because every time I have something to say, right?
Yeah. What did I do?
Hennessy is in the building.
Did I say anything? But something's wrong with her.
Hennessy
I was on my phone, so I'm on my phone only because I'm looking for a subject that I put in here.
Okay.
Like sometimes instead of, I didn't put it on the card. And so I'm sorry. It was not that I was not paying any attention to you. I love everything that you have to say. You know what I'm saying? And I hold space for you at all times. I don't ever want you to think that I'm against you, daughter/sister. Okay? I love you to pieces, okay?
Listen, to be clear.
God damn it.
Oh, listen, I love you too. No, but all jokes aside, like, I want to share this with y'all because I think when I came in, Asia was like, you're in a good mood. And my mood has changed. There was, my son came in this weekend. He flew in with my daughter, Mariah. And this is my first time, like, really sitting down with them because my son, it wasn't always good. He was the wild card, right? So a lot of people didn't have access to him. And it was almost alluding to the fact that I was somehow kind of embarrassed because of his substance use at that time. And I kind of lavished my attention on everyone else. And there was a time when we lived together and I put them out. And you know, like their mom, me and their mom was very close, so we were really trying to triage the best way to take care of our child together. And they came. It was great to see him. Like I finally felt like I saw my child and I had my child back. He was healthy. He's now working in Florida. He has his house with his best friend. They have a 3-family house. One is one of the baddest tattoos artists out there in Florida. And we had an amazing time together. And I just want to say, like, it's those reasons why you should never give up on those who you find it difficult to love in a difficult moment.
Did you feel like you gave up on them?
I felt like he felt that way. And I felt like
Do you feel like you were treating them different?
I felt like it's not the fact that I treated him different. I just was at a point because he did something that was very violative. And it was something that I couldn't forgive in that moment. And because it almost like it compromised my safety. So I had to like make the decision to ultimately push him out. But the thing that turned it for me is that it was so reversed. He was really taking care of his mom. Like he paid for dinner, like he did everything. And this is a child who at one point couldn't even go and get a pack of cigarettes.
Well, shout out to your son.
So yeah, no, we're not gonna cut it off. So
are.
shout out to my son, Brandon, and my daughter, Mariah. I love y'all. That's why I'm in a good mood and I'm not letting none of these bitches fuck that up. Thank you.
Hands
Asia,
up,
do you want to
don't
shoot any of
shoot.
your kids out?
Yes, please do, yeah.
I'm gonna put him in. I'm gonna just put him in the video. Love you guys.
Right.
I'm gonna put him in the video,
Since
too.
we're putting in videos, bitch, I'm gonna send
Yeah.
you some pictures of my kids too to put in the video.
Here's
Like,
one.
bitch.
Type shit. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. You're watching Femme Queen Crazy Sexy Cool.
So what do you think?
I'm just looking for the
She is at me today. You've been at me the last couple of shows,
I
man.
was just looking for the comment that I had here at the
Attack of the
topic.
RED.
No,
Attack
since
of the
we started out
RED.
already, attack of the.
Attack of the RED.
So, what do you think are some of the hardest? What do you think are some of the hardest things about being trans? And then also, what are some of the challenges? Well, I guess that's kind of the same question. What are some of the challenges you think come with being trans? Either one of you bitches, you both are trans.
I need a second.
I'm just the ally. So that's something else.
I think, you know what? I think the voices come from the inside, right? So I think that the most difficult thing, your journey and your transitioning, is by like when you make the critical mistake of measuring your transition by someone else's, because it gets blurred when you're looking at someone who you look up to because of their transition. And now you get into when you start watching other people and you feel as though, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that, and you rush your transition. And for me, that causes harm. I think it's a lot of misconceptions that the challenges come from outside. That it does, right? We do face a disproportionate level of violence as trans people. However, some of the violence that we cause are internal You know, like when we are just grappling with who we are and how we want to show up, at least for me, that's how that was. It was very difficult for me because I wanted the validation. And if I didn't get the validation, I felt like something was off. I needed to tweak this. I needed to tweak that until I had a very interesting conversation. And it was like, well, how much more are you going to tweak before you're actually comfortable? Because that's also a thing that happens. We start to continue to transition till not me, but you know, until it starts looking very character.
Oh, well, you just talking about, no, I'm talking about you. You just talking about other people and validation and people having things to say.
No, but I'm just saying, you know, I'm
now
not
you
trying
want
to
to talk about the people. It's coming from the inside.
No, but it does come from the. No, I'm not judging
way
anyone. I'm just
back.
saying, how far is it? Like, when is
far. I
enough is
get it.
enough? You know what I'm saying? Like, when are you going to feel comfortable? Because dysphoria is a very serious thing,
And that's what it
and we
is.
experience that. So I think the most harm we cause sometimes is internally ourselves and how we also treat each other. Yeah.
I feel like dysphoria is one of the hardest things to deal with because sometimes you don't even realize that it is dysphoria, you know? So I think that for me is one of the hardest things to deal with.
Yeah, it's like a constant chase. It's like a constant. And someone told me that before. I remember like a guy I was dating, and I was like, you know, I was getting dragged, and he was okay with that. But when I was like, I was gonna transition, he's like, it's a constant. You are gonna be constantly chasing something. And before, if you would have asked me, the challenge would have been knowing that I wouldn't be sick. Because back in the day, bitch, like I didn't want to say I was trans. Like I didn't, like, you know, we were stealth. It was different. It was way different. So now when it's like, oh, we're trans, we're here, get used to it. You know, it's a different, I guess it's less challenges when you're able to just live in your truth. But still, like, being put in this box by others, I feel like is a challenge. And like just being like this, being almost equal to aliens in a society that is like so not understanding. Like I feel like no one will ever understand what it's like being a trans person unless you go through a transition yourself. We can explain it all day long, but people are still gonna have these questions, just like the same as like a white person is not going to understand what the walk of being a black person is, and vice versa.
So
those are the challenges.
That's why I
for
always
me.
say it's better about respect than more understanding. You may
they
never understand.
You may never
And
understand.
I'm not expecting anyone to.
Right. Huh?
but that's the thing. It is more
the
about
spirit that
respect
came up
because
in here.
sometimes trying to get them to understand is the hardest part. You find yourself, and I remember as someone who's an educator, like you get tired. No, honestly, you get tired of having to remind people of your humanity. You get tired of having to remind people of their humanity. So like the balance to that is just being comfortable with your own and who you are. And for me, like, the difficulty in accessing the word trans is because the stigma that's placed on the word. It's
Absolutely.
like it has to be like this specific look when we talk about trans, right? And somehow a doll is like, because there's always been this conversation, and maybe we could unpack that a little bit here today.
Let's go.
Like the conversation between femme queen and trans, or a trans woman is not a femme queen, or a femme queen is not a trans woman. To me, it's the same. It's just one has more of an energy and more of a look. I think that as women of trans experience and trans women, that we all have the ability to be existently who we are and say that without fearing any type of backlash. And I say that because that's one of the very reasons why we started, when we said that we wanted to give a different look to the conversation, because there's like this placement of you have to, or respectability politics. You have to look a certain way to be a certified, person, and pretty privilege sometimes is shamed in certain areas.
But I realize everybody feels that they're pretty, which they should.
I think confidence
And I
is a
feel
great
like
thing.
mostly everybody feels like they're passable too. Like
Really?
they do.
And no, I'm only saying
I
that.
think
I'm
most
only
people
saying
feel
that.
like they are.
I think dysphoria. I think a lot of times people don't really know what people mentally are going through. We just assume.
But when the people talk, I see a lot of people talk and they're talking about other people's experiences, and they be like, because I'm passive, because I have passable courage, or because I'm pretty, blah, blah, blah. I hear so many people say that. And so
a lot of people are saying that
like,
now.
you know, I guess like who decides what's pretty and what's not?
I feel like you do.
You know,
personally.
so like just because you may not be unconventional, you may not be conventionally pretty to somebody else, maybe you're not. But I noticed that a lot of people who we may not be like, oh, they're passable, they feel that they are. So, and they would only know because of their walks of life and like how they feel in society.
Exactly.
So,
and there are a lot of people who say they're pretty, and you know, you could be pretty on the outside and move fugly on the inside. So it's like, you know, what is actually pretty? You know, and my thing is, I just think for me, I know you're a beautiful person when your insides show on the outside. And I think to me, that's the beauty in the person, is when I could see that if you're pretty, yeah, you could be pretty, but what else?
but if you fucked up, because there's some bitches who are fucked up, and people be like, oh, she's so beautiful, so you're like, bitch, it's very hard to see it. Like, you know, and that's another thing. Like, when we say passable to who? Like, in what neighborhood? Like, in the hood, in industries? Like, you know, there's a difference in passable, and definitely a difference between ballroom passable and outside. Because y'all got legends and icons that, bitch, let me shut up.
I just think I think
That-
it's,
that-
I think
they
it's
be
all
like-
about
they
lifestyle.
be like, oh, my
I think
bad.
it's
They were like, yo, Sue. No, my bad.
It's
my
definitely
bad.
a lifestyle. But y'all be screaming, but people be screaming lifestyle
No.
and stuff and saying stuff when they walk in, and it's like,
They be like, realness is a lifestyle.
I do. I think it's a lifestyle. I think it's who you are. I think we don't know. Again, we don't know
Is
what
it a
people go
lifestyle?
through. It is. Realness is a lifestyle. You don't think so?
So here's the
Realness
thing.
is in it. You got to be able to enter any space as
here's
yourself.
the thing.
That's a lifestyle.
But when we say it's a lifestyle, that means like
for you, that's
it's like right.
For
So
you.
for me, I'm like, when we say realness is a lifestyle, I think lifestyle can be taken as a broad statement. So people are trying to have this illusion of what they feel as though it's realness, which is why a lot of people saying it now, because they feel as though if I'm living the same life you live in and I'm doing what you're doing, then I must be real. When basically, bitch, they just know you trans and they don't want to bust you in your head.
Right.
However, they don't want no hate crime. But I'm not here to talk about who's passable or who not. But I do know that, you know, for me, if you're just living your life in any way that you want to, it really doesn't even matter at that point.
Exactly.
But for me, like, I know that the importance of not being misgendered, the importance of having people say miss and ma'am, may I help you?
and how that's a
those type-
lifestyle. You decide to
But-
figure out how to
but
make sure that don't
understand-
play that.
No, but understand, for me, it's like
Lifestyle.
that's every day. That's something that is
Lifestyle.
every day. Or
That's a
they
lifestyle.
go
You
out there
focus
way
on
to
that.
But it's not a
misgender
whole.
you.
But
Focus
here's
on
the thing:
that.
is
That's
it a
lifestyle.
lifestyle? Women don't wake up to have a lifestyle. They
Yeah,
just
but you're not
born.
a. You're not a. Let me
You
stop.
understand? You know, but I get you. And
Like,
I know
it is
you
what it
want.
is.
And
I
when-
feel like
this
it's
is
a
not about
lifestyle.
wanting to be women.
No,
I'm just
it's
saying
not about- it's
every
not about
day
that.
you show up and be yourself. For me, it's no shade.
we come
I'm
with
not,
something
I don't
else.
get the excuse me or
I
my
never
bad.
had.
Right, so
even
and-
before my
and-
transition, they were saying ma'am.
Right,
Like
so
I was androgynous
it was
at it.
different.
Like so,
it's
it was
different for certain people, but my thing is, and then people want to make you feel bad for it.
But if
That's
you're
the
getting
shit that get me
misgender, are
mad.
you really
you mean?
passable?
Like people will be like, okay, we had this conversation offline, right? It's like in a different space, and that's why that word industry or spaces, in different spaces, that pretty privilege shit, they don't want that. They want you to look, they want the messaging to look like you're in the struggle. They want you to look like the struggle. They want your transition.
Because
to
they
look
hide,
like
they
that.
hide, because they want
So
people
wait a
to.
minute,
It's
wait a
called
minute.
optics.
Wait a minute. So
Yeah,
it's
they
all
just-
optics.
they feel like it ain't no story if you can't tell.
So if you right, so because there was a lot of our siblings and our sisters who people were saying, oh, they only started to use the word trans when it became a trending thing, but before that, they never publicly would say that.
Yeah.
And I think
Safety.
that who
Yeah.
Safety.
right, and I think like how do we get to determine that? That's one.
Right, 'cause
and I
bitch, I
think
never used to say
that
that either.
as long as you live in your life in a way daily that's safe for you, and if you define that as being real, then let that be real
It's your
for
life.
you.
Tell a bitch to mind their
The
business.
judges stop playing.
Period.
Tell the judges to stop playing, please.
Unless you
do.
walk in the
Please
ball.
do. Like
that's
no,
the-
for
I feel
real.
like unless you walk in the
Let's stop
ball,
being. Let's stop playing.
no
like,
shade. Unless you walk in a
Because-
ball,
Right.
that's the only time I need your energy or any advice.
So what? And speaking of energy, I'm glad that y'all said that. When y'all walk in the ball, what energy are you looking for? Because there's been this propensity now of where our categories is becoming contact sports. You know, like the girls are touching each other.
None of this should be.
glad I
The
don't
girls
that.
are in each other's face. You know, the girls are like bumping
No,
each
because
other.
who's gonna get banned? So if somebody touch my face and I knock her, who gets banned? Like, who started it? Like, nobody should. Like, if somebody is touching you or doing something like that, like, whose fault is it? Like, because I don't think that none of it is a contact like sport. Like, nobody should be touching
Face
anybody.
is definitely not
Face
a
should-
con-
That's
No.
crazy.
Yeah, homegirl wiped. Homegirl, no shade. Homegirl wiped her face. She wiped my door. I was just like,
No, but if she would have knocked her, but they were sisters, so I don't want to, you know.
yeah, I didn't like. For me, I think it's crazy to me. I'm sorry. Like, it's first of all, y'all are it's not. You're not. It has nothing to do with not being a woman, but you're a lady. I expect that, especially that category.
Especially that category.
Especially
You
that.
should
I
be
need
dainty.
points. I'm
This is
sorry.
my side,
I'm
this
giving
is
it to
your
the
side.
other girl.
I mean, but the girls are
I
stiff
don't care how
arming.
cold you
They're
are.
also, before that
Woo-woo.
happens, they're stiff
Talk about
arming
it.
people and not allowing you to get for the judges to see you and stuff. So people are trying to fight their way to the front. Like, if you're really comfortable in who you are and what you're giving that night, you don't have to give none of that.
That's why when the
You
girls,
don't
that's
have
why
to
when the
give
right
none
girls
of
come out, they
that.
win. Because you got to understand the stage. I don't need you to see me in the front. I stand in the back so they can get in. You run to the front. You're begging. That's what it's
So
about to
it's
me. You
crazy
look like
that
you're
you
begging,
say
whether
that.
it's realness, whether it's whatever category it is.
It's crazy that you say that because I noticed that some of my most hottest moments I was aggressive, right? And the moments that I actually won, I wasn't. So it's tricky, right? And for me, because I see that displayed more in realness, and I'm just gonna go there
It's
because
in every
there were
category
so many
now.
people that was like saying so much shit around what happened between me and Courtney, and I'm like, okay, we was having a good time. I love Courtney. I didn't take that personal, but there were people who were inboxing me. Stay the fuck out my inbox. That's number one. And don't question me about me letting somebody
But
wait.
was you telling
Hold
them
on, wait.
that, girl?
Yeah,
Don't be
tell
Yeah, I
them.
did.
Tell
I did
them that.
But first of all, I wouldn't say that here if I didn't tell them that. That's number one. And the fact of the matter is that I did tell you that I did tell somebody stay the fuck out my inbox with that. So when you say that, I was
She
very
ain't say
clear.
that. No, she
not
say it.
So how did I say it?
You said these people was in your inbox
Uh-huh.
telling you what you just said. You
And
didn't
what
say
did
that.
I say? No, I didn't say it in this way, but I did tell them to, like, that's not something that I felt I was disrespected.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
said
feel
that.
violated, and we were having a good time. But intent versus impact, I'm talking about the larger
But you
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get where you're
conversation,
going.
how people look at it, regardless of how I felt in the moment, people felt like, oh. And I was like, I don't need a fucking battery charger. Like, what was that about? You know, because people will say that. For example, when you said, what was it? You left a portion of somebody's podcast out. And it was like, oh, well, look, you said, oh, it was shade. Like, people are so quick to take something that was like in fun or in just, but my question, to bring it back to the contact sport, when is enough? To when you punch them in the face, or to like, what do we do as women in these competitions to either curb that behavior, or it
I
is what it
blame
is.
everything
They
on the
should
party
stop make-
promoters.
They should start making a
I
chop.
blame
Right.
everything
Like,
on the
they should
party,
start
on the
being
planners,
Like, bitch, if you're walking
promoters,
and you touch somebody or something, you
hosts.
should be automatically chopped. Like, if
we
you start
fight,
touching
it's a
bitches' faces
potential
and
for you to
stuff, or
get
you start
sued.
doing-
Why are you not stopping?
Yeah.
If me and you were to literally fight at a ball, it's a potential that you can get sued for violating something in the contract. You should make sure at that moment that's handled. Get them off the floor. These are things that need to be addressed. Yeah, she's going out.
I am going out.
Stay a while.
So, no, honestly,
Stay
I
a
just
while.
I really wanted to address that because it was like a lot of people have many things to say, just like the other one when the girl was wiping, Yanni's face, and my thing is like, what do we do? Like, what do we do? Because we can't
That
say
is
we don't
insane.
want. My thing is we tell
What
other
she
people,
say?
listen, we tell other
Right,
people
that
we
was
don't want them doing that, but then we do it. So what is permissible? Is it okay when we do it? Because how
I've
long
never
before
touched anybody.
how long
I've
before the
never
Butch
touched
Queens start doing
anybody.
that?
Please don't touch
How long
me.
before the Butch Queens start wiping your face if
Please
it's open
don't touch
to all?
me.
Yeah,
How
don't-
long
please don't
before they
touch me,
start to
please.
manhandle?
Yeah, don't
When
touch
is it
me either.
okay? And I'm like, we could go
I gotta
around the
protect myself
question,
at that
but
moment.
I really want to know, what are your thoughts
I have to
on
protect.
that?
I
have
don't
to
think
protect
it's
myself.
right. I don't think that nobody should be touching, and I really want the girls to shut up. I want everybody to shut up when they walk. Like, unless they're asking you to call out what you're wearing or something like that, shut up. Like, I do understand, like, with realness sometimes when it's the voice, when it, like, you know, when you like, bitch, tell her to talk.
Give me the
or
mic.
something like that. You know, if you want them to talk, if they want to put you on there or something like that, okay. But I do think that every category is just becoming too aggressive. It's like, why you gotta push this person? Why you gotta yell? Like, bitch, stay the fuck back. I don't really want to hear none of that for real, because really, when you start giving too much, it makes me feel that you're insecure and you're lacking what the category is calling
not a
for.
lifestyle for
So it
you.
makes me actually look at the other person more than you. Like, it's like, bitch, okay, it's something about you that you really bothered about. So let me focus on this other person. So I think that everybody should just go to, like, bitch, sell your face or sell your garments or your runway, whatever it is. Like, bitches are talking for every category or touching somebody. Keep your hands to yourself.
Crazy. I think it's disgusting. For me, like, sell it. Like, you don't have to sell it. Like, in a way of, like, if we're both walking in category, I don't have to take anything away from you. I can just talk about what I look like, me, this is what I have, this, da, 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 da. I don't have to break you down for me. I just don't like none of that. I think it shows your character. I think it just shows who you are as a person when you do all of that. If you are touching another person, you are literally, that lady wiped her face.
Yeah,
And
that
for
was
me
so sweet.
personally,
But face,
at that
I've
moment,
never
I would have
had
said,
anybody
I would have said one Yanni, respectfully.
I would've
What are you
too.
doing, babe? This is face.
Yeah, I've never experienced that during face. Now, reading and stuff with realness, yes, I have, but only with the boys, not with the girls. I've never. Well, I'm
reading.
Like,
Because I'm gonna start looking for that clip now.
no, I'll be like, I'll talk about my feet, like I'll be like small feet, like I'll say stuff about myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there has been times with me and the Butch Queens that I have carried or whatever, but like I've never put my hands on anybody, especially face. I'm not talking.
Yeah.
Like, that is like, what?
You know why I bring that up? Because there was a few years ago that happened in Paris, right? And they were talking about Giselle, and that Gigi was like being like read someone, and it was like this.
She
big-
learned it from here.
Right. So my thing is, now when I watch realness across on the other side, they are becoming active now. They're like da 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 da, and my thing is like, so how are we teaching the younger ones
Start
when
chopping
they come
them.
into this
Let's start chopping. Start chopping. Once you touch a girl,
But what if
you're
they
chopped.
learned it from somebody else?
It don't matter.
Well, I think
Stop.
that
You're
they
not a
need to
pet.
say
You're
in
not
the
a pet.
beginning of the ball, no touching. If you touch somebody, you'll be chopped.
Chopped.
And it's as simple as that.
But
Respectfully.
then
Like, you
people
don't need
said
to
make the
touch.
category boring.
You
Oh,
can
wow.
read, but you don't need to touch another.
I
you
thought
don't
the
have
look
to
was to
need
make a category hot. I
Yeah,
thought
like-
that was, if you have to touch somebody or read somebody to make the category hot, then we definitely lost the plot.
And no
in
shade,
Ballroom.
girls. Let me
The
give
plot
you a
is
little
gone in
advice.
Ballroom.
Sometimes
They
when
made
you're reading
moments
like
with the
that,
look.
it takes away from the realness, because you be getting, they be starting to look like. Some of the girls, I'll be like, oh, when they start talking, they be like, shoot. I'm like,
That
no.
just messed you up. But I
keep
want to
it
get.
kind.
But since we're there, and I want to wrap up into this last topic, and we talked about this briefly. Has the dating landscape for men in this generation changed for the transgender community, or is that a misconception?
Boots.
Definitely, 100%. Million.
Because I feel like, back in
She
the
got the
day.
laugh.
Back in the day. I mean,
I'll
I feel.
let you two talk. I'm married.
But you played before you was.
Well, she's still holding on from someone from that generation that we're talking about. So that's a great thing. I'm just saying.
Fuck.
We had this type of conversation, so y'all can catch it.
Yes.
Well, we talked about this.
Asia?
Yeah, so, and I'm going to break it down in that type of way, where it's like, I feel
Y'all will
like,
never know who it is.
And they don't need to know.
Too bad.
But I truly think that in this generation, like the men back in that, we had this conversation on the phone, and she didn't give that. Don't let the Hennessy twerk you.
They got me again.
She's finishing. She's almost gone.
They fake. They lying. We don't be drinking.
No, but for real, when it comes to dating, I do believe that the men now, I think because, and this is what this is crazy what I'm about to say,
They
but
want
I feel
candy.
because I think we want to be known as trans, like the generation
They eat maga.
that we want to be known as trans, like, and when I was coming up. Why y'all scared? Y'all say y'all want to talk. I don't know.
No, say
y'all
it.
say y'all want to talk.
No, we do.
Go there.
But I
predominantly am of a different generation.
I came from a different. We come from.
No, yeah, we both are.
No, but I think because I don't mean to say that it's a bad thing that we want to be known, especially new generation. I don't think nothing is wrong with that. But I'm saying, like, as far as where I come from and the generations before me, because we had, safety was important.
Right.
In that mindset, you're thinking like we just been blended as just women.
Right.
So the men that targeted us treated us as such. Asking girls if you're top or bottom, asking you to see the girls me, it's just
Sending
weird
your
to
butthole,
me.
like,
It's like, bro,
how
you
big are
serious?
you? Like, it is different.
So
And I
it's
get it.
definitely different. And
It
this is why,
is.
but also,
And you
like
think
I
would have
said,
you think I really want to
but
fuck with you like that?
but
Babe,
also,
stop.
like I said, never mind, because every time I
No.
say like stuff like this, y'all be ready to tear me up.
No, you
say
have
it,
to have
speak
your
sense.
opinion. We
So
love your
my
opinion.
is, but there are girls who will post that shit and talk about them being
Because
tops.
women
So
like
wait a
men,
minute.
and that's what men like.
Can
That's
I
why.
finish?
Girls
What?
like men.
All right.
Girls like men, and that's what men want.
That's why they're
advertise
saying
it.
they tops and stuff.
I just
No.
think that
That's what she
it's
said.
a lot. I think a lot of girls are having a hard time disassociating from their former selves while they're in transition.
I don't believe that.
And I think that to be able to actually talk about
Really?
that, like they'll say like, and to be clear, that doesn't make you trans. It just seems like people are just like taking these labels and sexual progress and just too like exploitive with it. I don't need to know what the fuck you do.
Yes,
That's
it's
not
like-
my business. So why are you putting it out there? And they feel it's like it's the same thing with the talk versus the untalk. There are girls who feel as though I don't want to talk. My thing is, I don't need it to be in my face. I don't need to have the conversation.
Well,
I
I'm
don't
not on
wanna
that.
know
Whatever
it.
you
We
decide
want
to
in your
do.
face. You
See,
mean
I don't
literally?
see.
Yeah.
See, I think that's crazy because I do believe that. For me, when it comes to you, do what you want to do. That's your lifestyle. You want to walk out
Right.
with your tuck out and get that response. That's you. That's the choice that you made. But as far as the type of men, don't hit me up asking me what I prefer in the bedroom.
But the
Da, da,
people
da,
that-
da,
but
da.
some of
It's
us are
like,
putting it
bitch.
out
First of
there.
all, you
Really
lost the
grinds my
plot.
Coming from
First of all, she
inside the
lost the plot.
house.
I'm trans. There is no rules in the
Yes.
bedroom with a bitch like me. What are you talking about?
It's
Why are you
coming
asking
from
me anyway?
inside of
I
the
hate shit like- It's
house.
just weird.
Yeah, like.
Girl, we're
yeah, it's
trans. Why
very
you even
different.
asking that?
I mean,
You
and you
can't-
think, but they go to that, right? And then we
Yeah, they
say,
do.
so there's so many different ways we could look at that because
It
there's no
is.
shade. I just like my
But with it all
one of
boils
my kids sent me a message from one of the girls, bitch, and she was straightforward with it.
There, a
my
lot of the
thing is
girls
like-
are.
So
But
my-
I think that
she
it goes
was just
back
like,
to.
I need you to come to my house so we could do some adult
But some
things.
girls have
But she
transitioned
kinda-
for that.
But she kind of like alluded to like, sex like right off the back.
Well,
so
that's
my
how,
thing,
come on now.
But
Come
some
on now.
girls have
We are not
transitioned
aliens.
to
Oh,
get
no.
the boys
We are
or
not-
to
and-
escort
and-
or like some girls have transitioned like for those reasons. So that's why you have different. Like that's why we're not a monolith. We do have all different types of
Thank
girls.
you.
But I think that when we come back with Eyricka, we can ask the question: why did you transition? I would like to know why each of us transition, and when we come back. We will come back.
The
with
transition
Eyricka, the
continues.
mother of East Coast, the icon, Lanvin.
You know the story.
Woo!
In
Tell
the whole wide world, it's Memphis territory.
You
know the story.
Woo!
Oh, what's goody? Don't you forget to like, share, and comment, because you are now watching Them Queen Crazy, Sexy, and Cool. She was the mother on Legendary. She has done styling on Pose. She is an icon for Face, and she is also tearing down the fashion categories. It's none other than the icon, Eyricka Lanvin, darling.
What's going on, ladies?
What's goody?
It's been a long time coming.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, it has been. How are you?
I'm good, actually. Yes, I'm actually feeling amazing sitting here on this couch with you, ladies. Oh, Asia, you know how I feel about you, baby.
You know, I have to give you your roses. So when I think I have to give her roses, I have to.
Give them to me, darling.
So this is whenever I always talk about Femme Queen. I embrace that energy. This was one of the first Femme Queens that I saw as a young girl, and this is the funniest story. I always tell her for the key. So I'm at Coco's house in by Webster Hall in the Bronx. And I'm just sitting there with my girl Katrina. And this girl, she's under covers. This lady rise up like this, bitch. And no, literally, I mean, you would have thought she was just like, her energy was just so fun, but not just because she's beautiful, not just because like she's stylish. It's the energy, it's the confidence, it's the poise, it's the regal energy. It's like, bitch, I'm in the building at all times. And that's what I loved about her. She always, no matter where we would be in Jersey, bitch, we'd be in the club, we'd be in the hood. Her energy's still the same. It's still this energy of like, bitch, I'm the baddest. And being a young girl, seeing that, it builds your confidence as a woman, and just understanding that's what I love, and confidence. So you know how to give my girl.
Thank you for that. But here's the thing. You have to own any building that you in, sweetheart. Because if you don't, you'll just be like a shadow. And
That's
I don't
right.
want to be a shadow, though. See me, I'm here.
Okay, bitch. I know that's right.
Yes.
So where should we start off? Because there's so many things to talk about.
Did you want to chime into any of those topics?
Oh yeah.
Which topics? The ones that y'all was speaking about?
Yeah. Do you have an anniversary of when you transitioned?
I don't remember the exact date, but it was such a funny day. Do y'all want to hear about
Yeah,
it?
bitch. We're gonna talk.
Okay, so the first time I got up in drags, my gay mother, Monica Angel. Y'all remember her?
Shout out to Monica.
Monica Angel, she put me up in drags. I went to her house, she put me in all her clothes, some non-West boots, these snakeskin pants. She beat my face with lip positive makeup. From back in the day, bitch, I was like a brown paper bag. But bitch, I felt lovely. My first time, that was my very first time in drag, and we went to a ball. It was Eric Christian Bazaar Ball at the Y, downtown Brooklyn. This is for the girls, the throwback girls.
The throwback girls. Oh, I love
This is for the throwback
The
girls.
throwback girls.
But it was at the Y in Brooklyn. So funny thing, listen to this, y'all. So days before the ball, I went to the Village. I was still not out yet to my family. I went to the Village and I got a ball flyer for this ball. So I took the flyer home, set it up in the top of my closet. Somehow, my aunt found the flyer. She didn't tell me that she found the flyer. So I'm at the ball, full drags. First time in drags.
First time in drag.
The ball, I won my very first time. I got a trophy. I'm feeling it. I come out the ball, my aunt, my uncle, and my cousin is standing there outside of the ball.
Oh my God.
I'm in full gowns. They noticed me. They was like, there she go. There he go. There he go. So I
Family
took off running in these non-West boots. Baby, I was running this thing. I was so scared to go home. I waited a whole day and a half before I went back home. And when I got home, my aunt gave so that's what you gonna do? So if you gonna do it, let's do it the right way.
I know that's right.
Let's do it the right way. And from that day, I was Eyricka. From that day, I always was Eyricka, but from that day, I was Eyricka.
You have a sibling who's trans too, right?
That's my little brother. Actually transitioned. His name is Mulan. Shout out to my little brother.
Yes, that's my birthday twin.
Wow.
He loved him some Asia. I said, stay away.
I was over it, but that's family, so it's, yeah.
So the question before we left off was, why did you transition?
Well, I've always felt like there was something different about me because I tried to be straight. It just didn't work. I got such a big family, a lot of boys in my family, so I used to hang out with them. But for some reason, people used to be like, that nigga gay. Like, what's going on? So I could not hide it. And I knew it was something extra, not just gay. I just didn't know what it was. You know, I just felt like a girl, like a woman. So when I found out that it was possible, darling, that was it.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel that it was harder to be the guy or whatever. Like I had to put on to do that, and everything else came natural because I act the exact same way that I do now after I transitioned. It was always the same thing, but I did try to fight it until I realized it. So, and when I look back on some of the things that I was doing as a child, I always felt like a girl on the inside, but didn't know how to express that. What about you, Asia? What made you transition? Why did you transition?
Well, I transitioned because I just felt it spoke to me. It was like my love. I felt connected immediately, and like literally, as soon as I felt that energy, I did not run from it. I said, "This is me."
And you,
it was similar to the same experience when you said that resonated with me. Like I have a large family, so it was always easy to spot me different from everyone else. So even growing up, like I was always the one to go to the fashion shows, the hair shows. I was always around. Like one of my friends named Rosalind Bowman, I was always with her, and I never did what anyone else did. So it made it more easier for me. And the first time I felt like that was it is when I had ran into other femme queens. And the femme queens that I did see was Keisha, Letitia, and Mikaela, and it was on for, like, they was hanging out. And I was intrigued. I was gagging because I was like, this was the first time I ever, and then I knew it was possible. Right, and that was, I don't know if anybody had that experience, but for me, when you first meet your first femme queen, it's something that maybe
the one that makes you feel like it's possible.
Oh my God! Like it was just like yeah. And they was
the girls in the
around,
village.
Yeah, and they was just out, and they was being themselves, and I was like, I gotta do this.
Y'all were gagging. Who was the first girl I ever saw? She wasn't a femme queen. She was just up in drags, but I didn't know the difference. It was Miss Simone. Because she used to hang out. She used to hang out in my projects in Brooklyn. She used to hang out with the people over there. And I seen her, and I was
Simone
like,
always been VG
oh, it's over for her. Yes.
It's something that happens. But one thing that, as you was talking, there was a question I wanted to ask on top of that, or in addition to that. When we knew that was the moment, for some reason for me, I felt like I was more bold and more daring and outgoing when out pre-transition. Once I transitioned, I became hyper alert on like my mannerisms, how people saw me. Like I was always making sure I looked like, and it was this woman, oh my God, I forget her name. But people have read me in the past for it, but I always share this story. I ran into this lady and I was in the store, and I lived in the projects for a while. But at this time, I was already in my transition. I had the little short haircut with a peacoat.
Oh, you was feeling your Tony
Right,
Braxton.
facts. And that's how they just knew I was this girl from Jersey. So one day I was hanging out with the girls, and she ran downstairs like she was coming to the store, and she read me. And she was like, I knew something was off about you, but I didn't know until you got around them. But if you want to be safe over here in these projects, you better be around what you're trying to be. And from that day, I started to hang out with girls because I was afraid that if anybody else would know. And that's how I started to hang out with the thoroughbreds from Lincoln Projects, my girl clique. Like, I just started to be around them, but it was just different because I felt like as a butch queen in drags, I was like, I didn't give a fuck. But as a femme queen and as me transition, I was always like, I got to make sure that I put this on,
I was like that too, like for Butch Queen and Drags. I would be given, it ain't what it appears to be. Like I would pay. We would drive around the city. We would have the boys. I would tell them when I transitioned, the first years, no, I didn't have no problem because I used to go all the straight places and stuff like that. I didn't have no problem. But once it became a thing, like when people started being out and saying they were trans and stuff, and now they knew what to look for. When the girls start talking about hormones and telling them what we do and all the secrets and stuff, then I started being like, well, why is he staring at me for too long?
Yeah, because everything is out now.
Yeah.
There's no being undercover. Because when I first started my transition, baby, I used to be everywhere, playing cunt.
Yeah.
Playing
Pussy
cunt.
style.
Nowadays, I walk down the street, the biggest transsexual femme queen in the world, honey. What? Miss English? I don't got no kids in the
Let
world.
me tell you something how I know that's true. I remember when Courtney had the cookout. It was a cookout, and y'all all came over there, and y'all had the Femme Queen jerseys. And it said Femme Queen on it. It was a T-shirt or something.
The girls.
But I was gagging because it was like, this is the first time where community was in community. It was all people. It was babies with mothers.
Was you
and-
about the Maisha cookout?
No, this was Courtney's show.
Right, she hit a show, and they all came. Mind you, they came together.
Oh, that was
So it was
fun.
kind of like a normal, but when they came, it was a level of energy, and they had the T-shirts. Or
Well,
something
see, that's
on
our hood.
that
We
said
grew up
Femme
there.
Queen.
So everybody,
and everybody
there knows
was
us.
looking, and I was just like, "Oh my God, these
90
are Femme
seconds, baby. That's our hood.
you say?
90 seconds, dog.
90
baby.
seconds.
90 seconds." But I'm just saying because I was being cut off. But I was saying
No,
that
you
was the first
wasn't.
time I
She
saw
was
y'all.
trying to get in, and it's
I was
about
try-
her
That was the
today.
first time I saw y'all come down. It was coming
Yeah.
down the stairs, and I was
Yeah,
gagging.
but that's our hood. Like, we all grew up there. Me, Courtney, all of us, we grew up there since from kids.
Yeah.
And everybody knows us, so we comfortable, darling.
So I want to bring up the fact that, because you really made me know it on Legendary. Like, I really, because I only knew like certain parts of you, like to walk face and things like that, but you really showed up and showed out on Legendary. What was that experience like, being on that show?
Okay, now Legendary was an experience because I didn't know I was going on the show to have to Vogue and do all this other stuff. Because I can do it, but I don't do it, So when I got there and they explained, baby, you have to do it all in order to win this show, I had to put on for my kids, baby. I did, but the practices, I never was showing up to practice. Because my kids would tell me, they're like, child, she can't really catch no choreography. So let's just let mother freestyle. So I already knew what I would be in my room, making up what I'm going to do and to incorporate it into the production. All those productions y'all seen, I was freestyling.
Really?
Yes, because I had 2 left feet. They used to key at my kids, used to key at me. It got so bad to one night, I told them, baby, I'm going home. I'm leaving. They cried. They was like, please, no, we need you. Oh my God. I was like, I'm going home, bitch. I can't catch the choreo. But every time I got on the stage, the judges lived for some reason. I think it was my personality that they was living for. Not too much the performance. But I'll do it again.
Yeah, but it was cute. But anything happened in the background that we don't know about?
Baby, lots of stuff happened in the background. Well, I'm the girl that'll talk about it. So the first night we got there, the House of West was there too. Y'all know they babies, they younger. They almost got the show canceled.
Why?
They said they was in the pool. One of them done touched one of the Equal pug in the pool. And the guy actually told.
Girl, you know this can't be right?
Why?
Well, I didn't say anything.
Why can't she always
What are
girl,
you
shut
talking
up?
about?
Here we
You
go.
giving
We
away
say
your
90
tea.
seconds. Yeah, so that night, mind you, it was the first night. So the production was like, we would send y'all all home right now. We got to cancel this. So what they ended up doing was moving the House of West out of the hotel that we was all staying in. They had to go stay at some separate shit. It was then they sent them home first on purpose.
Oh, so they said
They didn't deserve.
wow.
Y'all see, they didn't deserve to go home. They sent them home because it was like, baby, what we gonna do with these kids?
Oh no.
You
Because we heard the rumors of like some of the girls was pulling dates and clients and
Well,
stuff.
why not? Mistake, we got free room. I ain't post no ads. But the girls is posting their things. We got free rooms. This thing, bring them iron clubs up in here. So I need a tip. No shade. I need a tip. No shade, but I ain't post nothing. I was being respectful. But what I used to do, because we was filming in Connecticut the first season.
Oh, y'all did Connecticut.
I used to get my ass on the train and go back to the city and do what I gotta do and then come back. That's why I didn't know any of the choreography because I wasn't there.
Oh, so you wasn't in the COVID, because there was a COVID era.
No,
that they
it was the first season.
Okay.
COVID actually started the day we wrapped filming.
Oh, okay.
So we was lucky. Oh, another thing that happened behind the scenes. So the houses started complaining, saying that the House of Lanvin is taking up all the budget. I mean, because when we signed onto this, they told me They said, think big. Whatever y'all want, y'all can have. It's not my fault that your house mother or your house father, they don't know how to style y'all. So y'all was just taking anything. Oh no, baby, we need to look fab. We need this, we need that. Give us some coins, let us go to the city and pick up some things. Yes, I took advantage. And then they started complaining.
So speaking of styling, you styled like on Pose too, right?
I did season 2.
Okay.
Yes.
What was that like? I mean, like they gave you free range, or you like?
That was actually my first styling gig on Pose. Shout out to Genovia. She helped me get that. They didn't let me do what I wanted to do. You know, they already had the looks together. All I was doing was dressing them up, basically just putting things on them. That's it. But the experience was fab.
Okay.
What do you feel like you gained from that life, that part of your life, Pose?
Well, it actually showed me that's a career that I want to do.
Okay.
Because before then, I always dressed since a baby.
We see you.
So I've been fly since the 5th grade, darling. No shade. But it showed me that that's a career that I want to do, I'm interested in, I enjoy it. Because in order to have a successful career, you need to enjoy it.
Yeah.
You need to be enjoying it. So that's what it showed me, baby.
So now being, I'm sorry. Yeah.
No. I'm listening. I'm waiting.
Give it to me, darling.
No, I was gonna have a question right now.
What are
I'm
you
enjoying
waiting
the
for?
interview. Why
Yes,
we
what are
pause
you
to
waiting-
me? Go to your question.
No, because I don't want the people to be saying I'm talking
Oh,
too
good.
much and
Just
all of
go
that
ahead,
stuff.
ask your
Okay.
question.
Well, so there was like this big, like, you know, many times we talk about being incarcerated as trans women. And so there was this big situation where Kelly stepped up and she got everybody to rally around
Shout out to Kelly.
you. Yeah, shout out to
my
Kelly
girl.
for doing that. That was like amazing that she, like, you know, got everybody to rally around because you were experiencing some things in jail at being a trans
They
woman.
abused me.
Oh my God.
Oh, let me tell y'all. Okay, this is my first time. I'm upstate. I'm up north. I'm not just in Rikers Island now. Now I'm in the big leagues. Tabytha could talk. She know about this. Right. I'm in the big leagues now. So I'm up north. I didn't know the rules. I didn't know anything. So I'm up there. Y'all know I come with a big personality. I stand out. There's no hiding me. The officers wanted to hide me. You know, I'll be walking down the hallway, just normal, regular, just being Eyricka. Oh, you're showing off your body. You're doing this. You're doing that. I'm not doing that. This is just who I am. But what I was doing was taking my uniforms to the tailor shop, getting it altered and tailored. So I was in there giving thin shoes. I had some capris on top. Oh, it's fierce. But you get written up for stuff like that. So I had so many tickets, so many write-ups. So one day they was sending me to the box. It's time to go to the box, Miss Eyricka. I fought.
Like,
I brought it to them. I brought it to them. I got ready, baby, y'all gonna have to kill me tonight. I'm not going to no box. Like, I'm not
so
not
you
doing
like
that.
fought the security, like the
Yeah,
police
down.
officer?
Oh, baby, I'll
Oh,
bring
shit.
it to you. Yes, I did, but they wore my ass out. And I tell you, one of the sergeants slammed me so hard against a brick wall, my breast implant swelled up so big.
Oh my God.
Oh, I was nervous. And when it happened, they put me in the box, like literally picked me up, threw me in the box. Closed the doors. I'm like, I need to go to the hospital. Medical attention, medical attention. They was gonna do this. No. We're not sending you to the hospital. Deal with it. So I'm in there swollen. I happened to get my hands on a pen and paper from a night officer that actually was living for me. He slipped me some paper and pen. He was like, write home. I'm gonna send it out. I wrote this so nasty old kite to Kelly. I don't know how it happened, but she received it, she read it, and that's what Justice for Eyricka came about. And Kelly did her biggest one. They got me out the box. I actually got to go home early.
Really?
It was a big thing, to the point where I'm walking through the hallways. The officers is giving ready, not her. People love her outside.
So
Not
that's
her.
what you need to let them know that people love you,
Yeah,
like that
because
you have people who care about
Most girls
you.
that come into prison, they have no families. They have nobody that care. And the officers and the other inmates, they can see that because you're not going to commissary. You're not getting any packages. You're not going on no visits. I was the total opposite. I had a lot
Everything.
I had everything.
So that's how I first heard about Eyricka, because when Kelly did go live, it was F2L who worked with
Yes.
her.
And
And
shout
they
out to
had
F2L.
reached out to, at that time I was at Transgender Legal Defense and Education Fund, I was at TILDEF, and Kelly's live was going viral. And she was literally breaking down, calling for people to demonstrate and to organize up there. And oh my God, I forget her name, I'm sorry for doing it as such an injustice. She was our board member at that time. And when we were talking about it, they were still looking for like specific funding to get the bus for us to go up there. And the organization paid for it. And then that's how we had the bus and we all went up there. I forget her name, but she left immediately after, because I think when she wanted to go further with it, as an agency, we couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's why it's so critical to support those agencies like F2L and those
They have my
agencies that are out there supporting us when we're in danger like
F2L
that.
did
Because
their
I
biggest
remember
one.
us
Yeah, they
standing
do
in
do
front of
their
the
big one.
jail, and they were afraid to let us come past the gate. Like when I tell you that Kelly was not playing, we had the bullhorns, we had blankets, we had food. People had donated to make sure that the bus had food. We had coffee early in the morning.
For me?
Yes, because it was just that, like, I could tell you on the organizer piece in the background because you never saw that, right? That's the part that you didn't see. But that's how I started to learn more and more of your story. I was the one that was in control over the Facebook page. I'm still the controller of that page.
Thank you, Tabytha.
Yeah,
I never knew that.
no, but I say that because that's how I first heard about you. It was the love of your mother that Kelly was devastated that this had happened to you. And to hear the version of the story, because the story that we got, I didn't know that you was tearing it. That's why I was looking at you like, wait a minute, girl, because we got a remix to that. We just got that.
Well, you know, that had to make it sound good.
No,
no, just don't throw me
girl,
out
you
there like
sure
that.
did, girl. Because, baby, the way we was taught that, how they was like, they was
But they
tearing
still
you
shouldn't have left her. They
out.
still should have checked in on the
it was
health
like
part
you
of
was
it.
being
Yeah.
treated like so grossly.
I was.
And the story was so fierce because I know what it is to be in a box. You know what I'm saying? I know what it is to not have medical attention while you're in the box. You know what I'm saying? And that fearful. So to the officer that gave you that pen, he
Yeah, thank God for
really,
Yes.
he really blessed you, because once Kelly got that letter and she read it on live,
She did.
Oh,
It was
I skipped the
immediate
part.
action.
Hold on. I wrote several letters. They were never getting sent out. So when this officer came on and he gave me another, they came in, they took the pen, they took the paper, because I came with my own pen and paper. They took my stuff. So when this officer, this is probably like 4 days later, he came in, he gave me the pen and paper, and he said, I'll mail it myself. And he did that. Thank you, Kelly. I never got to thank you publicly. You did your biggest one, and I will forever appreciate everything you did for me, Mother. I love you.
So was your implant okay? Was your birth okay? Or you had to like...
Eventually, it
so
healed.
when Eyricka got down,
What a game.
Eyricka, remember when they brought you from upstate? By that time, when we saw Eyricka coming home, everything was in the right place.
The girls got ready to say she was up there lying and shit.
Because I see her in Texas. I think you had just kind of got out. Like in
Yeah,
Texas, I was like, she
baby,
look
I was
good.
I'm saying it here first. For the girls that said she was capping the whole... I had to perform, goddammit.
Oh shit! No, we not.
No, they really was mistreating me. They did whoop on me. But baby, I'm from Brooklyn, bitch.
Best stop, don't lie.
Yo,
Shut
that's
up.
crazy.
So
This is
we
the
was
first time
talking
I heard
about the men. We was talking about how different men was, and I know you from like probably my era or like right behind it. Do you think that men are different that we meet now?
Yeah, absolutely. The men now, they know what's going on.
They want
They
it.
know what they coming for. Back in our time, what happened behind closed doors was what happened behind closed doors.
Or you really had first timers who
Right.
fell for you?
Yes, absolutely. There's no first timers anymore.
It
So
ain't no, but
so
she
for
lying.
these girls that's out there saying, I'm the only girl he does. You're
No,
not.
you're not.
I had him
He
last
might be
night.
having, and he might be having your brother.
But they carry down. It was a difference. They did treat us more like
Much different.
We was
women back
actually
then.
fish.
Yeah, we was like
Mentally.
You was
But
hot.
no, it's not even that. Like you had a different life back then. It was different. There weren't like those conversations. It wasn't so easily done. Like, oh, how big are you? Like those weren't things they
No.
did out loud.
It took them a minute before they started
Yeah.
being like, okay.
Like,
But back
all of
in,
that shit,
back
like
in our
that was-
time, everything stopped right after your generation.
What happened?
But back in our time, there was guys that did not even want to see what was going on.
Yeah, they didn't
Oh,
want to
just
see
talk
your
about
stuff.
it.
You had to hide
Wait,
it.
what
did
did we
wanna
say?
see
You had to
was
hide
sad.
your
Right.
stuff.
You had to
did.
kind of transit.
You
like,
had to
kinda
hide it.
No,
Yeah.
it's not about. Remember, they used to say, "I can be with you for now, but you're gonna
You're
have
gonna have to get a
kinda-
section.
you have to
You
get a
have to-
section."
So here's the
I
thing.
miss them too.
They did used to be like, I dated guys who used to say that. I dated guys who used to be like,
I
nah, if
live
you
for
got
that.
that, if you got to change, we could be
Respect
together.
the
It's like,
space.
right?
Like, read the room, nigga. What do you mean?
But at that time, we
No
really,
shit.
read the room.
But I'm glad that you went there because we was having that conversation, and it's like just a conversation about how times have changed and people have become more liberated and how they show up sexually.
That's a conversation.
What was-
My girlfriend put it back just
So
said.
do we want men that are more open or not?
No.
So
me, I don't.
Wait.
For me,
Yeah, let her
no.
answer that.
Yeah,
Wait, but
go
you-
ahead, let her go first.
Okay, well now today, yes.
What
I
was
want
the
you to be
question?
open.
What was
Do
the
we want
question?
men who
What
are
does
more
that? Wait,
open
what
or
does
not?
that
Thank
mean?
you
What
for
does that
cutting
mean?
me.
Break that down.
I want you to be open. I
What's
want you to be
open for you?
comfortable.
Okay.
I don't want to have to hide. I don't want to have to like. Cause no shade. At home, I am comfortable, darling. If I want to rip my wig off and throw on some shorts in the crib and lay down, I want to do that. You know. And I want you to be comfortable and not be like, bitch, you gotta put that stuff back on. I'm not putting that back on. I'm home, baby.
Do
And
you
I
date
still-
Butch Queens?
I love me a Butch Queen. That's all I
Super
need.
tired.
All I need in this life is me and my Butch Queen.
I was tired. That was quick.
Let me try
Wait. No,
So-
go ahead.
No,
Are we
I was gonna say,
answering?
yeah, you answer it. Go ahead.
No, I want them open, but I don't know. I kind of want you delusional with me.
I'm just kidding, bitch. I'm on a
I
little
want you delusional with me. Like I'm in a space and I need you there with me. Like I'm always gonna be, whether I'm in track pants, skirt, playing a game. I'm still a bitch. I'm still, so yeah. At the end of the day, so respect the space. If you bending over, you doing all of that, like you talking like that.
No,
for me,
Yeah, I don't like. I'm turned up by the
Okay,
talk.
don't come talking like that. No, I want you to be comfortable in other ways.
Yes.
I don't want to hear you talking about, I'm the girl, and just that. Miss Singh, calm down in here. Or get out.
Yes.
Get out.
It's giving very
It's too much.
Yeah, I need that.
So this goes back to the conversation when we said preference, and I said I like my men to be men.
What does that mean though? 'Cause
Yeah,
are
but
they
there's
not
a
still
wide
men? Are
range
they not
of
still
men.
Because when
Okay.
she I don't want no one doing that around me.
Yeah,
like that right there is a turn off because I feel like I'm with someone.
So are they not
who's
still men?
matching-
That goes deep.
So
Yeah, like,
again,
are they
that's-
not
but
that's
so
kinda-
why is it wrong for me to say it this way? But y'all was just sitting there how you saying
Oh,
you
no,
want your
I'm
man
asking
to
the
We
be
said
question.
open
No,
or not.
no.
We ain't say
So it's
men
the
or
same
not. We ain't
open.
say.
It's
We
the
ain't
same
say
though. We
no.
gotta
You
respect
saying
the
that?
space.
So would you wanna? So when you dating your butch queen, do you want your butch queen to be effeminate?
That's him.
That's on him.
He's still a man
Be
though.
yourself, but at the end of the day, I know what's between your legs,
Yeah.
baby. You a man.
Yeah.
You a man. I don't care how much you be like, my
Well,
breast
we can't
up.
say what between your legs make you a man or
Hands up,
not.
don't
'Cause
shoot.
some people
Yeah,
have
hands up.
We're not gonna say genitalia is what. we can't say that
I'm
part.
just so interested.
Is this mic on? Y'all heard it, right? So this is what I'm saying. These be, and I'm gonna say it. These are the nuances of that conversation.
She love a nuance.
And when y'all say that, it's like it kind of fosters. You know what? I
Into
don't have
what?
to worry about that. But when you all are
See,
saying,
let's talk about that too, where the
I
girls
actually
feeling like
do.
they
See,
You know what they
do.
say.
See, she getting her life.
They
I
say
wanna go
invert.
there.
They say inverted.
See, she getting her life.
I'm not gonna say
Oh, I take that back. Take that back.
It be that language, so
No,
damn.
when the girls try to feel it.
But I wasn't feeling it. I was stating a fact. So again,
No, don't get your life off of what I said because I actually was talking too fast. I didn't mean it in that way. So no, bitch. We not going to judge nothing from what's between your legs because we all are girls. We all are women.
No, I agree with you. I knew that's where you were going. So it's not that I was taking what you said and
Because she
ran
got
with
her
it.
L's off that.
Bitch,
She got right. I don't have that problem at all.
No, but no, even if
But no, understand what
but do you?
So here.
We just had a conversation last week.
Yeah, because real got real, and we're just gonna say, I'm just gonna leave it there.
Wait a minute.
No, but I feel like personally, I just need, when I mean Delulu, I mean at the end of the day, I don't care what you like to do in the bedroom. Respect me as what I present as a woman.
No, I get
That's
it.
how
No.
I feel, and I'm a lady.
I
Listen,
feel like that too.
but it's
No
no
matter
shade.
what I'm doing,
I get out the shower
because I'm gonna
lotion,
spaz
rub
on you
lotion
if
my
you
hands
say
like perfume.
anything
So
that
here's
even
the thing.
feels
Exactly.
like you're looking at me different.
Yes.
Like
I don't care if my
I
man
can
is
say what I
feminine.
want, but if
I
you
don't
say
care about none of
something
that.
like, "Yeah, I don't like all that,"
So-
like don't like. mm-mm.
So
What's going on?
Yeah.
But there are, but
Are
to
you
be
a bad
clear,
bitch or not?
Like, come
Right.
on. Take a
but
slide,
no,
baby.
to be clear, there are butch queens who are, make you feel like you the girl, and you've said
The
that.
butch queens will go
But
out
there
their
are
way
some
to
that-
make you feel like you
Yeah,
are the
yeah,
girl. You
absolutely.
make them more
Right.
masculine. They actually, most of the time that you're with a
Yeah.
butch queen, they become more masculine
We make
because you
everybody
make
wanna
them
fuck
feel
the
like
butch
that. It
queen,
makes them want to
literally.
like, yeah.
When he's with that girl, we
Yeah.
make him feel like he's the answer and everybody
Yes.
wants him now.
right. Yes.
It's literally called promo for free.
Okay.
Okay.
Mind you, I used to be like, don't be posting me.
Oh, you was one of those girls?
I was one of those girls. I used to be like, don't be posting. They like, what the fuck you mean? I was posting. I'm
I
like,
used to live for that.
I'm like, oh, it ain't time yet.
Like,
Like,
calm down a little bit, please.
no, because soon as you date somebody, everybody wants them
Yeah,
too. Like,
They thought he was
no.
ugly before.
They don't
Yeah, like,
want. They
soon
don't want
as you
the person
pop out-
until you have them.
Yes, like no.
So,
I didn't see
so
it
is the
either.
dating pool very slim for like? What do you think it's slim?
Oh, here she's being shaky.
Well,
You can't get it on that conversation.
Slim for
Like,
what?
She took something from the old days.
I'm just saying, I don't date butch queens, so it's like.
So
when
what do
you
you
was a butch
date,
queen, did
Tabytha?
you-
What do you date? I need to know. What do you date?
I like men.
Okay.
well, that's saying
See,
the butch
that's
queen is not a
see,
man.
wait,
That is so rude.
I believe that butch
That
queens
is
are men, so please don't attack me.
So let me be clear. I'm not saying that butch queens are not men and that came out differently. I don't know, and this is where it goes when you be like, well, I like cis men, right? So for me, I've never dated a butch queen. I just couldn't mess with it because I always felt like when I was coming up, bitch, if you mess with me, you really want a boy. So I couldn't be with you because I didn't trust that you only wanted me.
And
because
that's the problem.
because I was just like, I can't do that because you with me today and then tomorrow you in that dual face and I'm not fighting
What do
with you.
But the-
what
so
do
wait a
women
minute,
who
so
mess
wait-
with DL men have to say? They don't
So here's-
say they're men.
So here's the
because
thing.
he's messing
I'm not.
with you. You're
That's
still
what
a
I'm saying.
woman.
I'm not trying to reduce butch queens to not being men. I'm just saying.
But they're
what-
not a
talking about
monolith. The
reducing
same way,
myself.
the same way as we say femme queens are not a
Can I
monolith,
finish for
butch
the
queens are not
last
either.
time? Can I
Go ahead, sis.
finish?
Yeah, go ahead.
What I'm saying is, I'm not reducing them. I was just never attracted because I always felt that that's
You
what
have
you
a
wanted
preference, yeah.
ultimately. You understand what I'm saying? So
That's
I
why
went
everyone
after,
has a preference.
So I
So
went
to
after,
hell
so
with
I
the, my
went
girlfriend
after
from the
men.
back says, so to hell with pansexuals.
Pansexual, what about pansexual?
I love
Excuse me,
those.
I'm not talking
And
about
now
that.
2025.
That's what she asked.
Shout out to the pansexuals. I love you.
Okay,
Shout
so
out to all the
but we're not
pansexual
talking
girls.
about that.
I
I'm
do
talking,
believe that a lot of men are
so,
gay.
Okay, so let me finish
okay.
my damn statement
Let me
before we
not.
get into the pansexuals and all that other stuff.
just saying.
Because that's not what we were talking about.
I'm just
No, but
saying.
there
Question
are, we
was-
are.
can I
That's
finish?
what I'm saying. There are
No,
butch,
we're not. Why-
Because you're
can
thinking
I-
of butch queens in one way. So
Ah.
that's what I'm saying.
She don't know that she dated
You're
a butch
thinking
queen.
of
She
butch
might
queens
have.
in one way.
So let me be clear, right? Again, I'm not reducing butch queens from being men because the comment section will think that I am based
No,
on
she's
this
not.
conversation.
Yeah.
So what I'm telling y'all is me specifically, I don't date butch queens because I always had
That's
that
your
feeling.
preference.
That was my preference.
Basically, you're saying
right?
you don't date a
So
man who
I
likes
date,
men.
yes, I
Openly.
dated
Say
men.
that.
You don't date a
Openly.
man
I
who
don't
I don't
is
date
say that.
attracted
right,
to
so,
men.
right, so I don't date men.
Openly. Because you just never know. You never know.
You just never know.
When
So
you live
I'm
islands
also
of
not
crazy
saying
life.
that men are gay. So like they're saying you never know. I know because I believe that you have to know when you lay down with them. Like if you start to touch me in different ways,
No, if
bitch,
you
then I know you
bisexual,
It has nothing to do
That
with
does
touching.
not touching you in different
Touching
ways.
you.
How y'all gonna
ways.
take away my experience? I'm telling you what I like.
It's
Let
not,
it be
we're not
that.
talking
I'm
about
not
what you
saying
like.
that.
We love what you like. It's talking
It's the way
about
you
what you
express it.
know
Like,
for
girl,
a fact.
like, I'm not being convinced.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm telling you where it is for me.
I don't wanna
Nothing
convince
is going to
you.
convince me.
Oh, no,
no matter
no.
what y'all feel. I
Whatever
like
you
what I
decide
like.
to F, that is your problem.
I like
That's your
what I
business.
like. And
I love
I
it.
particularly did not like. I
It's
didn't
called
date
Femme Queen Delusion.
Right. Sorry, I missed that card. So,
We get it.
however, what I will say, are there butch queens who I think are drop dead gorgeous? Yes.
And would you? Oh, give me
I have a
stop.
question.
There you
That
go.
Oh no, no, you racist. I'm
So
gonna
you
let
go.
I have a question for you, Tabytha.
That
Because
goes
do,
to racist.
do you have butch queens that run down on you?
Yeah.
Ooh. So the
No,
reason
no,
The
no,
why
right
no,
one
no.
ain't run down
She's
on
a
you.
good
no,
one.
but
So,
there
no,
has
we're taking
been
it
butch
out.
queens that have made me like, oh, and I will call Aisha because I'm like, bitch. And I'd be like, bitch, I would dash, like, because I already know what I'm feeling. However, for me, I just feel as though like it's just not a preference of mine. That's not my go-to.
Well, you're married, so you don't need
But
it.
I'm also married, which was my last
No, but I
statement.
can understand definitely because I had a problem with that too because I was always I treated them a certain way and I felt bad later on realizing that I did because I always felt like you were gonna want a man, like and so I couldn't feel like I could trust you. And I'm like, you sitting here looking at these breasts and all this stuff, so that's why. But then what I say that they're not a monolith is because I dated a butch queen who ended up getting married and having 3 kids because I no to a woman.
She is trying to make everybody gay. I don't get it.
No, but his
This is
thing.
what I say about
but
this.
his-
My sister say
but
some
the-
weird
but the
shit.
thing
But you be trying
is-
to make everybody
but the
gay.
thing is
What?
he's
Now, why
pants-
she had to say
Say
that?
that. Right, because she like butch queens, bitches like
yeah,
men.
but the
And he
thing
look
is,
good.
he's
He had a ball.
pansexual.
Bitch, he's amazing.
Like
pansexual?
the guy the butch queen that I dated, he was pansexual.
Is
so
it
you know, he
pansexual?
just
You had butch queens, girl. You had butch
Of course
queens.
she had butch queen.
And we
Please
did
stop
all
listening
do.
to Miss Tabytha Gonzalez. Of course she had a butch
No,
queen
she did. They
before.
said she was out in the street.
Not
with it.
openly.
You had a
not
butch queen
openly,
sense.
not
We all had
openly,
it.
She
not
like
openly.
rough
Well, you didn't
men.
know.
She
Not
like
openly. Not
She like
openly.
rough
Not
men.
openly.
Well, no shade, Tabytha.
I've been in
She was
relationships
in the
where I
hood,
was
so
openly.
she
I
was
don't
dealing
know.
with
She was
she
on the
was dealing with the
streets.
trade.
She was on the
openly.
streets.
Not
She like
openly.
rough
Girl,
men.
are y'all crazy?
I like rough men too. Realistically, I love a
because
trade.
I come
love
from
a
an era.
thong.
I come in the era
So-
where I was from. There was no butch queen.
I think what
You was
happened
the
with the
trade,
girls.
or they wasn't messing with you. So even the butch queens back then, when they were butch queens, they were
The
the
butch queens
When-
acted
when
more
did
like
you- when
they were
were
trading
masculine.
back
They was
then. They were
flushing.
masculine.
When did
They
you
were
come
still
out?
butch
When did you
queens.
come out?
I came out in '95.
95. Okay. She that explains it. She's from throwback.
Yeah.
So
No, but that's what your heart.
At
all
that
of them
time-
was out.
at
They
that-
were
yes.
trading like they
So-
were
so
trading.
yes.
at that time it was
You just,
Yes.
I think,
But they
okay,
still
so-
were butch
So you
queens.
understand what
I
I'm
get it,
saying?
yeah.
No, you know what I
So
think?
for me, my first
Sister.
boyfriend. Ooh, I can't. Never mind.
You like
Ooh,
masculinity.
speak your
I
truth.
think
She
that
likes
is- She likes
masculinity.
masculinity. It has nothing to do with men. You like
Yes.
masculine men.
Well,
And
because
not a
I
man who
almost-
is going to say that he likes other men.
Men, yeah.
Like not
Right.
somebody
She
who's
don't
going to be
like
upfront
open-
about
there
it.
were
I think
two people
openly
who I
gay.
dated
And I
before I
can
was
get
in
with
There's
front
nothing
of
wrong with that.
That
I
was
totally
Alex
get that.
Revlon,
I respect that.
and that was Hickabee Milan. And
You said you dated Hickabee Milan?
yeah, I did.
Hickabee
That was
Exactly. So this is what I'm saying.
that was a butch queen.
So this
Ooh,
is
butch
that's
queen,
why I
dog.
said
Rest in
butch-
peace,
rest in
Hickabee.
peace. Oh my God, I can't even believe I said that out loud. So it really wasn't a relationship. We just kind of like talked for a week or two.
Butch queen.
But it was because of
Butch
that.
queen.
Girl.
Snap your wig off like Paris
Butch
Dupree.
queen.
Butch queen.
Mind you,
queen.
I was
Butch
also
queen.
a butch queen who was
You know what I'm talking
infatuated
about.
with
Butch queen.
Ajane. So
they
again,
should.
Wait a minute. You
As
said
they should.
Ajane. This thing. So next time you sit up on this couch and say, I don't do this, Listen, where's my purse?
Listen,
I might have to get you, girl.
listen,
No
hold
shade,
on.
sister. You
Let me grab this mic
you
back
like
for a
masculine
minute.
men.
Excuse me.
That's it.
So as I was a young teenager, curious about my sexuality, and I was being introduced to a lot of different femme queens. Once I met Letitia and them, and I started going to the clubs, which I started to see other femme queens, I was infatuated with Janae.
And
right? I thought she was breathtaking. I thought she was
Stunning.
beautiful. I saw Danielle. I started hanging around Midtown. I started seeing all these beauties, and I was like, "Oh my God!" It was like a kid in the fucking candy store.
But you wanna
so
know
when
something?
I dated Alex. Alex was like the trade. The reason why it didn't hit with me and Hickabee is because of that. You know,
But
because
even in
I
your Butch
already
Queen
knew.
stages, you dated. You didn't.
I like you had to be rough. You had to be
But
rough.
was
do
they
like-
a
I want
rough
you
Butch
said-
queen?
See, I like.
Yeah, you
see,
had
know
to
what
be
it is.
rough.
Rough Butch
I'm gonna be
queen.
honest with you.
She just
see.
like hyper masculinity. She
You
like
had to
toxic
be.
masculinity.
Ballroom Asia loves Butch Queens, but I will like me
You
and a
had to
diamond,
be,
me
'cause I was-
regular.
I was-
But I think
love me
what
a
happens,
roughneck.
I
So I'm
think
with
what
you, girl.
happens with the
I
girls
love me
and
a
when they
roughneck.
start dating Butch Queens.
I'm with
First
you.
of all,
I
I
thought
think.
whenever- if
First
you
of all,
wasn't
I think
toxic,
that we
you
need
ain't
to
love
get.
me.
We need to get. Just
Toxic.
get back. Can we get back
See,
and get a
I
little
ain't saying
control
all that
here,
now.
please?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to say, I think that what happens with the girls a lot of times is that we try different things. And especially because, like, if you're dating the Trey all the time and Trey can't be open with you or too comfortable with you, then you end up dating the Butch Queens because the Butch Queen, there's a comfortability to it. It's someone
See, she was stuck in
knowing,
Delulu.
right? It's not, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You was stuck
they're,
in
yeah,
Delulu.
they're not gonna, they're
Because I
more
wanted to- I
protective.
wanted-
They're more
I wanted
like,
you to be like
I
that.
agree.
yeah, like, you know
But
what I'm
my
saying?
thing
It's a
is,
comfortability.
but-
You know, thank you.
I'm
'cause I
sorry.
was talking.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, but there was a part. So when Asia, like, I key with you, but I was the Lulu.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like you loved me, even if you wouldn't be seen with me in public. Because
'Cause he
as long
was-
as I was with you,
he
I
was
was
going with you.
good.
Do most
like
girls
you
prefer
didn't need to.
masculinity
You
over
don't need
character?
to. You didn't need
That's
to.
what I wanna
so
get to.
so you didn't need to be
Say it
out
up
with me
again.
open. I was comfortable with that.
My girlfriend from the back said, "Do most girls prefer masculinity over character?"
Girl, we're not
I'm
talking
attracted
about
to
that, girl. Why are we going? Why are we?
No, not over character, but I am attracted to
Because
masculinity.
that's a
I'm
little
attracted to
nonsensical
masculinity.
question.
It's
No
not.
shade.
No, it's not. No, it's
It's
not.
very
No,
nonsensical.
it's not. You know why?
Excuse me.
Because
a lot
Because
of
your
us.
character. Wait a minute. Because your character
wanna
is
really
your
be in love?
character.
No,
it has nothing
here
to
she
do
go,
with who you
Delu.
are as a person.
It's Delu.
Yeah,
That's
I think we're
Delu.
talking
Girl.
over each other, and we need to respect each other. And
Okay.
like, you know,
We're
I'm
girls
talking-
that
Right.
get saucy. We're having a great time.
So let me say this.
That's why y'all need to slow down on them drinks.
Yeah, see, I only
So
drink lemonade.
let me be let me sit back because I just want to put a pin in it with this, right?
90 seconds.
In 90 seconds.
Exactly, seconds one more time.
No shit. My new name for my sister is 90 seconds.
Yeah. So, first of all, thank you for watching so diligently.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
am a faithful client. No. 'Cause I had to subscribe, so you know.
I had to subscribe.
I want to say this. I'm not emasculating our men in ballroom, so I want to be clear with that. I just like men who don't like other men. And I know in this area, in this day and time, you can't tell, but I was willing to be your secret. I was happy with that. I did not want anything else
another
until I
topic.
learned to love myself.
But you know, there's a lot of people who feel like you, who feel like a Butch Queen really can't be with the trans girl. They feel like he's faking or he's this and that, which is not true because I have experience being with a Butch Queen and really feeling this person and we feeling each other. Now, there are some fakes out there.
Most of the time,
Who
there's-
would,
I
like,
mean,
you
most of the
know-
time they are
I love
faking.
They are there's a lot of them who admire
Who they
you in a
with now?
different way. But you know when that me get up.
I
it's
gotta
like-
reply. I gotta reply to my sister. She just came from me. Say it again so I can reply to this. Say it again, sister.
I just asked the question. I didn't come for you.
Which
What
I
was
know
the
you
question?
didn't. Say it.
She said, I love all my Butch Queens. You know,
All the
alluding
butchers
to-
out there but dated, I have love and
Right.
respect.
So who
for
they
them.
with now?
It don't matter. See, I look at
That proves my point.
But there's always a girl for a Butch Queen.
wait,
like
wait,
there's
wait,
only.
wait.
But I would
Can
rather like
reply
bitch.
Tempress, can I please reply to her?
Here we go.
So respectfully, whenever they entered this room, they was with me, and they're always with me still. I feel like when it comes to Butch Queens, I've always looked at them as men. I don't care how feminine you was. I have literally talked to a guy that got his ass pumped. I didn't care because stuff like that don't matter to me. That's what my girlfriend from the back said, character over masculinity. Because I'm here for love. I'm here for energy.
That's
I'm here for
right.
understanding the space
you
at
better
all
talk
times.
Miss
Whether you
Asia.
are, I don't need you in Delulu land. I'm already there. I need you to take me out of there because at the end of the day, my femininity is within. And I truly want someone that matches that. Whether you are a
I
witch
agree. I
queen,
think that's
a gay
nice.
man, I don't care what it is.
Listen, I love
Sealed the
that.
deal.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You sealed the deal.
Yeah, I think we can move on. To the next topic, because bitch, we was on that.
We love us some men. That let you know we love us some men.
Baby,
And girls,
that's what happens, honey. We get stuck
we
on
start
those
talking
Bush
about
queens.
men. We start talking about men, and we just get
Let's
lost,
move
y'all.
on.
See how the Bush Queens
I know
have the
those.
girls?
I know y'all in them comments. My girls in them comments.
You
about
see
to
how
get
them
with
Bush
it.
queens
They about
had
to
a
get with it.
girl?
How's
Expression.
let's go.
Delulu.
Let's go to Ballroom. Like, since you're you're a fashion girl. You've been slaying fashion lately. How do you feel about the state of fashion and ballroom now? Like, what do you think
I'm
about? Like,
still fucking bored. You know, for my category, female figure, because they don't break it down anymore. It's not just femme queen, which I think it should just be femme. I want to battle the femme queens.
Right.
But the femme queens don't walk.
right.
They don't walk. When I was watching fashion, we had girls like Simone, we had Tyra, we had Stephanie, we had Kennedy, we had Monica, we had the girls. They were walking. Miss Jessica Evisu. The girls don't come out, and the girls that do come out, I'm still fucking bored.
What is their fashion? What do you think the fashion, all fashion, the men's fashion, the girls' fashion? What is the difference in today's fashion and ballroom versus fashion of
Okay, see
yesteryear?
now, today's fashion and ballroom, the men is wearing a lot of women's garments. You know, the guys, like the Allure guys, the Al and them, they didn't do that. They wore men's clothing. The Pradas, they wore men's clothing. These guys, they put on a pump, you know, they got a purse. It's a whole costume party.
Costume.
Oh, child, be like, girl,
It's very costume.
what runway did you see that on?
You've heard it here.
I
She's
love
bored,
everybody.
honey.
You know, I
She's
just
tired
want
of
to
the
have
costumes.
fun. I want to walk with the femme queens.
Yeah.
You know, I want to walk with the girls. Come outside, y'all. Let's play. Let's play dress up.
I live for that. Let's play dress up, guys. Whatever, fun.
So your status was for face and ballroom. So who would you say was your rivalry?
My best friend, Courtney.
Courtney.
It got to the point where the last time we battled, you was on the panel, you voted for Courtney. The last time.
Where was that?
In Dallas.
In Texas. Courtney was sitting
She
there.
was-
here,
no
that
shade.
that
She was
lady
sitting.
here, bitches. So Courtney was
She was
sitting.
saying, but you didn't even look at me. I
I
said,
didn't-
right, because you and Stasha was on the panel, and
Yeah, Stasha
y'all
was
are
on the
girls
panel.
that literally I lived and breathed. When I walked up to that panel and you didn't even look at me, I already lost the battle from there.
No.
No shade.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't
No,
know.
she don't got to. She don't have to.
Then we come from, it's a different
No, I think it is.
I'm not sensitive.
No. I think that sometimes when we're in mode and femme queen mode,
I totally
and
get
stuff
it.
up there, you know. But I seen you out. I seen you like walking through the lobby before then, and you were wash face, and I thought you looked good.
Yeah, most people be like, girl, the makeup.
The makeup, yeah,
Because
the
when I go
makeup.
sport makeup, when I go do makeup, I be
She like to be beaten,
I be like,
like
bitch,
she-
you better beat me down.
I said earlier she got up and it was bare. It was bare
And
bound.
most
She the
people be
first
like,
one
girl,
to
Miss
be
Eyricka, you
scared.
do not need all that makeup. And I'm like, bitch, beat me down. No shade. I want my cheekbones to look like.
That's called femme queen. It's femme queen. Y'all gotta understand. Let me tell y'all something. When it comes to the girls being the girls, like we are, but I'm telling you, people be saying that, oh, y'all need makeup, y'all need this. I'm telling you, bring your nearest trans girl to you and wash their mug.
Yes,
she's
but
fat.
some back in
I
the
bet
girls
you
from
it's
before,
fat.
but like skin
Makeup,
was
we
a
just
thing.
We love. We're girly
See, here's
girls.
the thing
Like,
now.
we love it.
I don't know if I should say this because I don't want no
say it.
smoke.
You
But
should say
here's
what
the-
you want to say.
I'm from Brooklyn. But here's the thing. See, now today, for face, femme queen, now today's girls, they think because I went and got a facial femme with some veneers. I am femme queen face.
No.
That don't make you femme queen face. See, back when we were walking face, you actually had to be face. Like, have face. Yeah, you girls went and got their things done. But you had face before you got those things done.
You just
So,
got a little
it's
bit
just
of
so
lifestyle.
different.
And now it's very creative face. Like it's like this.
I feel like all categories
'Cause
are
Fate was
creative.
different.
I feel like that's all categories though.
No, because nowadays the girls, they will go get that facial femme, they will go get that teeth, and immediately they house mother and father or whoever is
like-
pushing them out there for face. And I'm like, she's
we
a
was-
cute girl, but she do not have face.
We was baking. We was on our
Accountability.
phones. We was on
Shout
our
out to those leaders. We need to start taking responsibility.
So, and that's
in
another
those
thing
leadership
that I
roles,
wanted to talk
guys.
about since we're on, like, you know, you've judged several
And
balls.
stop getting
like,
surgery
a lot.
for ballroom.
Right.
Because you'll gag later on.
Delulu.
So how do you feel about the physicality that happens in the categories like face and everything?
I'm going to say this here. I hope everybody in the ballroom is listening. Bitch, if you touch me, if you even step on my dress, it's a problem because now you're being disrespectful.
Yeah.
None of these categories should be contact sports. You be on your end, I'll stay on my end. We here to sell it to the judges. We're not here to beat each other up.
Yes.
Let's sell it, baby. And stop talking. Stop telling the judges, this, girl, you don't have to do that. Like, when did this start?
Uh-oh. Now that's a whole nother conversation about where it come from.
Even the face girls, they do a lot of touching and
Davy's
talking.
carrying
I
now.
just watched the ball clip. Oh, girl, it was this girl that Yanni.
Yes. Oh my God.
She wiped Yanni's face. I was like, is she wiping her makeup off?
Yes, I was gagging.
Y'all had to
But she
spray
was
her
still
face so
saying-
much,
she
was
was still
it?
saying
Baby,
that.
and Yanni was sprayed
she
in
was
the
still-
She was
name.
sprayed for blood. But
But
I
bitch,
was
when
like,
that
okay,
girl
Yanni,
wiped-
stop spraying, Yanni. Stop spraying.
But you know what? No, let me
shade.
say something. They're in their growing era, like we, and that comes with every category. Just because you have it, don't mean you have it into. It's a lifestyle.
That's why you need to do your homework.
You gotta grow into that.
That's why do your
Dee Dee
homework.
wasn't always Dee Dee. You see what she don't lose the ball, bitch, because she understands. Like it's called growth. It's called a story.
See
for
that?
a reason.
But what's
And
the
I think
story?
It's meaning from the beginning. And you gotta walk. You gotta walk before you gotta crawl before you walk. In any category, you
The
gotta
story
put your
for
work
who?
in. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
You gotta put your work in.
I mean, but you gotta put your work in,
why
but does
you're
that mean you gotta
legendary.
put your hand and feet on somebody? to
No,
put your
I didn't
work
say
in?
that though. I'm saying that you have to, at the end of the day, you don't need to do that to have mug. You either have it or you don't. That's number one. Lifestyle meaning you both have face. Y'all both at the back of the runway. Your lifestyle is showing you what to do during while you're competing with that face.
Okay, that's two different generations, two different eras. When Dee Dee was walking face, when Tempress was walking, they had face.
Yeah.
Like literally
But
woke
energy.
up face.
It-
They didn't
Tempress,
have
she's-
to
look.
touch each other.
Energy, she's not walking the category, she's still moving.
Mug.
Because
have
it was
face.
from birth.
It's still
If she didn't go get a
energy.
facial femme and some veneers and everything, I am femme
No,
face
it's still
now.
energy. It's a.
I'll be gagging.
She's a.
I'll be gagging. I'll be like, you a cute girl.
Y'all
You,
are crazy.
yes, you look nice. You pretty. Listen, you don't got no face though.
Will you tell them that?
I won't because no shade. The way I say things will come off real nasty, and I don't want nobody to think that I'm a nasty girl because I'm not.
Do you think I'm an nasty
you
girl?
know, I
So
just
what's
let
your
'em be.
what
I'll vote
type
over
of
you.
mother are you? Like, are you more hands on or you're just very showpiece?
In the beginning, I was very showpiece. I just started being hands-on. Shout out to the kids up here in New York City from the House of Lanvin. They got me outside. No shade because it was a time I didn't show up at no house meetings. I didn't participate in nothing. You saw me at the ball when I was about to walk a category. That was it. But I just started being hands-on. I hold practices for my kids. We do dinners, we do birthday parties, and it's all because of me. So I'm hands-on now. But baby, you gotta go through your process.
So let me ask you a
gotta go through your
question.
process.
You've
I'm-
been.
No, I'm
I
old
like
now.
that. You got to
I'm
go
old.
through your process.
Let's keep it real. When I was young and mixed, it's like, well, house meeting, bitch, I'm just going to sleep. I was outside. What you mean house meeting? Bitch, I'm old. I'm almost 40. I'll have a birthday coming up November 17th.
Oh, happy birthday. Oh, you a Scorpio.
Scorpio, I'm going to be 40.
Yes, come
I'm
on,
about to be
40.
Happy 40. It's fast.
Yes.
Welcome.
Welcome,
So my
okay,
question
and
to you,
beyond.
my question to you
I
is,
can't
you've been
believe
a
I just said
trophy.
that one thing.
Okay, but don't you
Oh,
gag
y'all
me.
cut that out?
No, you,
that.
everybody,
No,
everybody,
come on.
girl, the people
little
are our
YN's
age
gonna
now.
Be like, nah, granny. No shade, cut that out.
Girl, the people are 40 now. Like,
And the
no
40s
shade,
look fab.
people.
The
Are,
40s
yeah,
is
no, the
20.
40s
And
look
I
fab.
So
You're
fab
here.
to be 40.
Exactly, and that's why I be battling for saying my age too. But
Which is-
bitch, you're
But girl,
here.
you don't look a day over 25.
Thank you. Thank
No
you,
shade.
thank you,
Sometimes I could
darling.
give you old lady. So I
No,
don't
you
want to
so
give
stupid,
old
thank
lady fish.
No,
Why you gonna do
I think that especially because
Projection.
we
Look at
weren't
you,
supposed
sis.
to
Why
make
you
it
think I'm talking about you,
look at
girl?
you.
Look.
She have her own
She
insecurities.
never
Especially since this is a serious moment.
Guys, please hold on, because she's saying
Hold on,
something
old
real.
lady. Especially since
What did you
I'm
just
just
call
kidding.
it?
I'm just kidding.
So hold up. First
No,
of all-
especially no, girl.
Go ahead,
Listen,
go ahead.
especially since we weren't supposed to make it past 35, and
think
then
that's
coming
fair.
from our era, like the struggles and things that we had to
35.
come through, bitch.
Some
we didn't
girls
have
that
it
make it to
easy,
21.
right? We lost a lot of girls
Yes.
along the way,
Yes.
so it's very to be able to say that you are 40 and still here. You're an example, and you're a possibility model for the girls that are coming behind you.
So that's why it's important to sometimes share your age so people can understand. Like, we've had many guests here on different variations of ages. We've had some of the icons of icons sit on this couch that, you know, for me, I think that when you're able to celebrate your age, then you show girls that we have long life. So you've had the privilege of, well, not the privilege, however you want to say, but you've been the trophy mother, and now you're saying you now are a hands-on mother. What version of that made you feel was more fulfilling for you?
Well, being the trophy mother was fulfilling because I didn't really have to do much but just show up. I showed up and I did what I had to do and I went back in. But being a hands-on mother, I absolutely enjoy it. I love it because I like to see the kids happy. Just me making the kids happy and making them feel like they are somebody. And y'all can go out to that ballroom and y'all can perform and I'll be right there every step of the way. And if a bitch try it, I'll take off my shoe, my Rick Owen,
Okay, I
and
see
hit
the
them.
always, bitch.
But I won't literally hit them, but you know, I make my kids feel that way. Because if I don't do it, nobody else is gonna do it. My kids will get up on that floor. They will be tried. They will be chopped because my house is not an alliance house, alliance type of house. So we don't
Another topic, bitch.
Yeah, so we don't have the people on the panel that be in alliance with. Like, we come there to compete,
Exactly.
you know? And a lot of times they do try the kids in my house because they not the popular kids or they not known. They not hanging out. They not kissing no ass.
Get that.
So, okay, so let's get into that. And so there's a two-parter to that because I feel like most people feel like, and this is not about the Lanvins because the Lanvins are turning it, but y'all do got some fat members. So a lot of people feel like their kids are being tried and sometimes their kid is just not up to the potential that they should be. And so how honest with you are with your kids that need more work and not telling them like, oh, bitch, they're just trying you because.
If you not cutting it, for me, you're not hitting the floor. I let them know this at practices. I let them know this at house meetings. The kids are, in my house, the kids, they respect me so much they wouldn't even embarrass me like that.
And so how do you
See,
feel
and
about the
that's the
politics of ballroom that these alliances that are going on and stuff? Like, how do you feel
It's
about
horrible.
It's-
Like, because a lot of these kids,
It takes
they
a
don't
little
have a dime. And they scrape up and they get these effects and stuff and they get to these balls. So a lot of kids don't even have nowhere to go after the balls. A lot of the kids is at the balls hungry. And y'all, for them to get up on that stage and y'all try them just because you have an alliance with that fat bitch at the end of the panel, you know, it's just, it's tired. It's tired. It's
You know,
really,
fat nigga telling me what you ain't
Ain't no
eating.
fat nigga telling me what you ain't eating. I think it's tired. Like the
Yo,
politics.
yo.
Let's compete. Let's
Yo.
Let's
compete.
compete like that. It's like leave it. Like stop with the
Stop
fake.
with that.
Like
So-
yeah, let these kids have fun.
I agree, and that's the thing, because there's people that really want to come for the competition, and you rob them of that moment, and
Yes.
then these kids just not feeling motivated. I think for me, like, there's always been like this conversation conversation around trophy mother versus a hands-on mother, and like how people actually view a trophy mother versus someone who's actively engaged. Telling on myself, I felt that way. I felt like trophy mothers were just like there for nothing and they're doing nothing. And I came like that. Like that's because I come from like you got to be invested with the members, right? Because I come from that era where the mothers were like mothering. But it was a different generation. No, it was a different generation, and I think Asia had said that
back in
one
the
time
day
on
was
the
just
couch.
showing up, bitch.
No, that's not true.
I think you watch Pose way too many times.
No,
Ain't no Blanca Evangelistas.
Now there is
I'm
like
sorry.
Shay Shay was now I
I'm
was undone with it,
sorry. I'm
but those
sorry.
girls, those
Can I
space
finish?
girls, they just showed up to the ball,
Can I
bitch, and they
finish?
hit it.
But
bitch.
see,
That
I
was
want to.
not-
Can I say?
No,
can I,
wait, because I was going
okay.
there, right? So regardless of whoever watches Pose, I didn't watch Pose. I was in Pose. I had a Blanca in my house. You understand?
You was
So let
fortunate.
me be clear. The Revlons, the parents were involved with the kids. So
yeah, was the hands on my leg.
yes, Danielle was at meeting. She was with it. She was cooking. She was doing stuff.
Danielle
You
gave
see-
me.
So
So
let's be clear. I come from that. So that's and Asia had made it very clear one time when you was like, back then there were a lot of homeless kids. There's still a high propensity, a disproportionate number of homeless kids today.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of us back then. So people really had to. These kids they stay with their moms. They have a house. They have
Yeah.
that. So sometimes they're not really coming for a parent. They're coming for a coach, a life coach, a supporter. So this is why I say it's important that the mothers be involved.
Yeah.
Because then who are the girls looking to when they're going through their shit? And I felt as though if you don't have the capacity to do that, then bitch move away. Tempress was a queen mother, but Tempress was like involved.
Because I came from
She
that.
was able to be. I feel like because I first want to start by saying, because off camera we was chatting, and I want to, like, whenever I say things, sometimes people trauma sometimes believes things that people say is negative.
Right.
Sometimes words are just words, especially when you look deeper into it. So when I say that people may not be trophies, like as a trophy mother, and it's because you are not put in a position to be that, where you're just treated as such. Or you, in order to judge someone, I believe that you should understand the role that they played and understand it. A trophy mother, I understand it because not just was I in it, I was around girls who were trophy mothers, and I understand what it takes to be that trophy mother. Them people expect you to show up perfect. They expect you to look the first time you look off. They're treating you weird. It's not an unsafe. It's an unsafe environment. So I understand both parties, and both parties are always important because in ballroom, realistically, it's a competition. That person is there to compete, and if you're just there to wipe people's asses, which is nothing is wrong with that. I'm not saying nothing is wrong, but those girls who are just there to do that, you're not also showing how to get a grand prize. You're not showing what it is to make a moment to those other people that are looking towards you. So I believe, yes, Tempress understands that now. I'm not saying that she always wasn't a mother to show people how it's done, but she also is a trophy mother where she passed through. You was a trophy mother first, right? Until
But see, you could be both. Like there, so
Were you
that,
always
but you
both?
could be both. Yes.
Were you
so
always both?
I was, because I came from a mother who was hands-on, so that's all I knew. And then I'm also the type of person, if my name is connected to something, then I need to be involved.
Yeah.
I don't really like, which kind of, worked, like on hindsight, it probably worked against me because I was putting too much energy into some shit that I didn't need to. I should have just been coming in. But you can still
you
be
get
also...
bullies.
Yeah, you
That's
can
what
also...
that's how bullies
I
come
just
in.
don't want you... You
'Cause
could be
when
a
you're a
trophy mother,
grand
but just don't be
prize
disconnected
and you're
from
loving
people.
Yes, yes.
Be open.
I can't-
Be
Yes.
open.
That-
If this person
because
needs to call me
Sometimes
and
that's
talk
not
to
in
me
the
about
contract.
something, I want
Sometimes that's not in the
See,
contract.
boy, I didn't learn the contract till later on.
There's so many trophy mothers that's just not
at
a
all.
part of,
And they shouldn't be,
And then when
because
do
they don't
show
have
up,
that.
They
don't have
look at the
it.
kids like,
Yes. See, I couldn't
think
do
that's
that.
nasty.
That's so nasty.
I believe energy and attitude is nasty, how you perceive, but I also understand what it is like. I have been around those girls who are just trophy mothers, and the amount of disrespect that they get, the amount of people put them here and then treat them like they're here is
Because
crazy.
it's like, why are you doing that? Like, as a person, naturally...
Can you say that? Why are you doing what?
Like, why are you disconnecting from somebody who's
Because
supposed to be a
because she
part of
has
your
to.
team,
She
family,
has to.
organization?
No, why does she have
Why?
to?
Why do you
Because
have to?
She has to. Who's calling her to help her pay her rent?
Well, maybe they
Hold on,
will
wait.
if you connected with some of them.
It's hard
Like,
to
I mean,
it's
that's
hard
not
for that
you
girl
to
to
do.
connect that because she's already been beaten down, so she stays to herself. I think we all have
then
to
don't
stop
take your
judging
mother
those
position.
who are not put in the role that you're in. No,
so
for your
listen.
house, but in that
So
contract for
listen to
you.
me.
When you're looking for a mother, you want them to have all aspects. Some people are only looking for mothers to just be that trophy girl because some of those butch queens can't respect the fact that that girl is not just a trophy. She stands 10 toes and making sure house is. They don't like those girls because you also stand in where other people step up at, and you now don't. No shade.
So you know,
I
this
think
was
it could be both.
Speaking up is a problem.
Yeah, you speaking
See,
up.
I
You're
don't-
doing
I
too
don't-
much.
See,
You're
I
doing
don't,
too
I don't, I'm
much.
not in those spaces.
Yes, you are
I'm
because
never
I
in those spaces.
you inspired me. You inspired me to
Yeah,
stand
but
up.
I can't. Yeah,
You stand
right. That's
up.
what
You
I'm
don't play
saying.
that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not in those
Exactly.
spaces. I'm leading whoever the fuck.
But
I'm
they
like,
was
bitch, it's
coming
giving,
for you.
bitch.
They
like,
were coming for
yep,
you, though,
and I will
right?
leave.
See?
And I'm not saying
And
I'm not
leave.
saying that you
I'm
shouldn't
hitting
leave,
it.
but
If
it
it
was
doesn't, if you don't
happening.
respect me in all aspects, I'm hitting it.
Exactly.
Thank you. Hello.
You showed the numerous
It is
girls
a team, and
that
make sure
it's just
you're on
not
the
being
best
beautiful.
one. It
It's
is a
about
sport.
being a leader
So
as
I just
well.
want to say this before we go to the Gold Bowl. Is there anybody that you want to see for fashion or for a mug? Is there any girls that you like, bitch? I want to play with her and sing. Let's get on the floor.
For mug, no. I feel like I wouldn't walk today with today's girls that's walking because I just wouldn't. It's this daytime. You know, I'm older. I'll come outside and play with y'all.
She called me out before, No, she said, no, you said it in a very respectful way. You was like, I meant for you, so I wouldn't mind to go.
Stage and make a moment
And
with
I
the
understand
girl
that.
that you thought was the girl.
Right.
Why not? It's like,
That's the height
I
of
was
the
like, give me Miss
competition.
Tempress, darling. Give me
the-
some. I know she about to slay me for all hell, but bitch, I want her.
And I wanted that too. Like, I mean, and not in a disrespectful way. Now girls do it in a disrespectful
Yeah.
way. I knew that bitch, if I walked against a bitch like Raquel when I was coming in, then bitch, my stock is going up anyway. Because I'm about to
Exactly.
perform, bitch. She about to perform, bitch. Like, you know, we're going to carry,
If
like,
I
you
would
know.
have got the chance at that ball, I think what ball was that? The Heritage Ball. If I would have got the chance to stand on that stage with her, that just would have been a moment for me.
When she
Because
came
you
out
was
with
one of the
big
girls.
hair.
I came before I started walking face. I watched your clips. I watched the older girls. You was from that generation before me. You was like one of the only girls I watched in Starstruck because I like the way y'all sell it, just the confidence. The older girls like Tanae and Octavia, those girls, no, they was the answer.
Yeah, they just
I want to ask before we go. Can I ask a question? Is that okay? So I want to ask a question before we go to the Gold Bowl. What helped you become where you are now in life? Just in general, what are some of the things that you can help give out to those young flowers that you can give to the new generation of what helped you be you?
Stepping stones. I had to go through some things and experience some things to know where I wanted to go, where I was going. You know, if you're not going through anything, you're not experiencing anything, I mean, where you going?
Right.
Like, how you ever going to become the girl that you want to become? You have to experience some shit.
Yeah.
And experience
Experience is
is
a
for me
teacher.
because I've seen a lot of stuff. I've been through a lot of stuff. So, you know, I'm here today, and I am proud to be here.
Yeah.
Say that.
we're happy to
that.
have you here.
Yes, we are.
So we will be back with that bitch called the Gold Bowl.
This bitch
in the gold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna need you to bust a bar too.
Yeah.
We'll be back. We're
Because she
gonna
loves
need you to freestyle a little more too.
Hey you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. You're watching Femme Queen, Crazy, Sexy, Cool.
Gold bowl, the gold bowl. This bitch digging in the gold bowl. The gold bowl, the gold bowl. This bitch digging in the good bowl.
And we're back, and we're back, and we're back with the Gold Bowl. God damn.
The Gold Bowl.
All right, what's up?
I'm on this couch and I'm digging in the Gold
Yes,
Bowl.
what's up, boy? Freestyle for us.
Them
She
crazy,
rap.
sexy, cool bitches, they on go.
So now I'm going to pass the gold bowl to the iconic one. Are you ready?
I'm first.
Yeah.
You're
the only one.
Okay, because I'm thinking about the other episode on the Halloween one.
Oh, we got for a
Digging.
year.
Yeah.
Well, it says, what was your honest response to those who said you was not worthy of your new title? My honest response was, come take it back, bitch. You know, come take it back. I've been an icon Okay, pay the ballroom status icon. An icon in the streets. I've been doing this. I've been here since 2000. I was here before the World Trade Center dropped. Baby, please, okay?
And you also give them that. Give them tell the ballroom too.
Baby, I don't need to. I got the status. It was those girls that sit up on Bigo, popping shit. That's what they do. None of them could battle me. That sits on that panel. When I heard that they was up there talking, I got up there and said, "Can any of y'all beat me in any category?" Okay. You might win because of your alliance and what you do. Let me just not even go there. But will you deserve? Do you think she deserved it?
Do you think
Hands up, don't shoot.
You heard it from here, bitch. If you contested her motherfucking status, come see her on the floor.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Just
how you
come
do
battle
it.
me, bitch.
That's it. You don't see it. Get on the floor.
Oh, this is fucking crazy.
Go ahead.
No, I'm the crazy.
No,
one.
that doesn't mean we wrote it.
Yeah, I'm
Rita, I
crazy.
cannot see. I don't have my glasses.
Which house could you tell didn't think big with their budget where you was on Legendary?
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
No shade, no cap. The House of Ebony. They came up on that stage just throwing anything together. I used to be like, no. I would know we were battling them. I used to help them too.
You still would help.
I would help. Like, no, y'all should wear this. Y'all should do that. Because they had their house mother. She was a cis woman.
Oh, it was the lady.
He
from
wasn't
LA.
respecting her shit. So, you know, they used to come to me like I was their house. I'm like, bitch, I'm about to eat y'all tonight. But y'all should do this. Y'all should do that. You know, because I knew all of them. I was their auntie, so you know. But yeah, they ain't think big with their budget.
Shout out to the Ebony's.
Love down, but
You got another one. Get her next question, Asia.
sorry, you guys, I don't have my glasses.
Yo, what?
The host must give you a dare, two shots. If you decline the dare, who wants to?
Oh,
who you
dear,
want?
why can't it be a truth or dare?
You gotta pick a date. And it's one of us. You gotta. Who's gonna be?
I'm
your
gonna go
dare?
with the one that's not going OD on me. She know me too well. She's gonna OD. Give me Tempress.
I dare you to shout out your biggest crush in Ballroom.
She OD.
That's
OD
easy. No,
on
that's
me.
low-key easy for us.
No.
My biggest crush in the ballroom. Give me the whole house of Alpha Omega, please.
Oh, shit.
Starting with
The father. Sultan.
I'll save him for last. I'll save him for last. Darling, 'cause I
Who
gotta
would be your
enjoy that.
first?
Because I gotta enjoy that.
The first would have to be, I would have to take the little cutie patootie one. What's his name?
The face child?
I'll take the little one.
Oh, young sis.
I'll take the one.
Which
Listen,
one?
Girl, wait a minute now.
Listen, I know that's a whole situation going on in the boardroom right now. But baby,
Keep him quiet.
He's of age, it's okay.
you know,
Wait,
he's
who?
over 21.
Can we say the name? Who
The
is it?
child that walk face, what's his name?
The little one that be
Carmelo.
like, he be doing, he be
Carmelo.
ticking.
Carmelo, the one that be ticking.
He be doing all the little.
He do.
Bitch, what? Give me
He
a,
be
just one
ticking.
night only with him, and then I'll go to what's the other one? The lollipop.
the sex out. They just put the
Rebel.
lollipop in his butt. Rebel.
This thing, I watched that
It's his
clip.
birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh, yeah,
Happy
his-
birthday!
Yo, so after I watched that clip, I went in his inbox. I thought, you still got that lollipop?
Oh, shit.
Shit.
You still got that? Send it to me, bitch.
They said y'all Femme Queens was aggressive.
No, shit. You my homeboy, so I was like,
Fem
you
boys,
would.
I go after what I want.
What boy you about to?
Oh.
Yeah, one more.
one more question.
You want me to pick it, and I'm gonna tap it. What is one fashion trend you hate and want thrown away?
Stones.
I'm glad I didn't get that memo.
No, I'm gonna say this. Y'all stones are tasteful. Y'all don't have the stones though. Y'all got the tops and the skirts and the blouse at the top. That's it. You got the people that's wearing the glasses now with the top, with the shoes, with the pants. It's just like, girl,
So OG,
is that
yeah.
a disco ball over there?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson is not here, darling.
I love a shiny set.
shiny,
I love shiny set. Okay. My whole closet is shiny.
Glisteners.
Yes, we are.
Yeah,
So
it's
you just
for
want the
me-
stones to go.
Yeah, like too many songs.
They be OD. You know in
many.
Ballroom they OD, but
They're like,
like,
fuck it, I'm gonna
yeah, they carry
It's
that.
giving like it's giving very feathers and beads
Beads and beads. Yes.
Ooh, and you know, bugle beads, and it's just
I'm not legendary. I just hang around the legendary children.
Okay.
Well, I think, is there anything else that y'all wanted to,
I know Tabytha was talking
touch
about
on before we
something.
close
I know Tabby
Did you want to
got something
finish
for
what you
me.
want to say?
No, I think like that's an off-camera conversation. But I did have one question. The House of Lanvin actually worked with the official House of Lanvin.
Yeah.
How did that come to fruition?
yes.
Okay, so the actual fashion house, they watched us on Legendary. They loved us on Legendary. We were using their name, and after we was done, they reached out. They reached out to us and said they wanted to work with us, and they told us that they was going to work closely with us, like we were gonna. It was going to be an ongoing relationship, which it was for a while. But that experience, just being like the first house to actually work with your house namesake, was sickening.
That was.
It was sickening. A few
The
things.
commercial, everything.
Said a
Yes.
few
A
things.
few things happened behind the scenes.
What happened?
I don't want
Should
to
the
tell my
girls go
house
at
because
it?
I'm still in that house.
Was the
bitch,
girls
when I
going
leave.
at it? I heard the girls was going.
If I was to ever, baby.
Is there a sisterhood in your house amongst like the mothers and stuff? Like, cause we always talk about sisterhood.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes, the girls are getting better in my house with that. They're getting better.
Good.
Oh, it was a little struggle here. Let me stop.
No, I wouldn't say struggle. A lot of the girls in my house are like career women. So people didn't have time.
Don't have time. to
Ooh,
build.
I got one thing to say. Because, I mean, we're a very wholesome show and stuff like that. But there's been some people who left your house lately.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah. What's going on? How, you like...
They always told me growing up, do not tell our business in the streets.
I know that's
My
right.
mother would have whooped my ass, and I'm going to stick to that.
But how are y'all recovering? Like, y'all, like...
We good. We Gucci.
Okay.
We good. We good. We good.
The House of Lanvin is
Not the House of Gucci, but we Gucci. No
I
shit.
feel you. Well, I think this, if you don't
Can I
have...
say something?
Yeah.
What do you have
Bitch, stop
coming up?
asking me, bitch.
I'm
You
just
see-
saying. I don't want no beef. You know, she's stern.
No, that only comes to me.
Ooh, she's spicy with that.
I love
No,
you, Tabby.
but what do you
love you
have
too.
coming up? Is there anything coming up? Anything you want to, talk
I
about?
do have 2 projects that I just completed. I can't even speak about it.
Okay.
But it's coming soon. Gonna be some amazing things for you. I'm always working.
Yes,
bitch.
period.
I love a
I knew
coin. I
you
love
were
a bag, baby.
that's
I love a
right.
coin. So I'm always working. So when this kid coming my way, cut the check. God damn it.
Cut the check.
So I
And
do-
on that,
No, we do have a project that we should announce, and we should put.
Yes, we should.
Yes, I think we should. So,
Oh, yeah.
So, as a direct response to the current crisis that's going on, and with the government closing down federal spaces and people are being left without SNAP benefits, as a direct response, we will be having a food drive to be announced from FQCrazySexyCool, and I'll give back as a direct response to what's going on in our community support. So stay tuned for that information so you can learn how you can support us in this initiative. Please give, please support us. This is our love letter to our community and the larger community abroad.
To the world.
stay
And we
tuned.
got $1,000 category that we're gonna
November
yes.
17th.
November
That's my
17th
birthday.
at OTA.
Yes.
Maybe you might get on the maybe you might need to get on a team.
So, what I will tell you is that Berlin saw the trifecta. We're bringing it to New York.
Yes.
We will be having on November 17th the Femme Queen trifecta. Stay tuned.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll give you
explain
more
next
information
episode what
later.
that is.
Yeah,
I
so
just take this time. I just want to congratulate all three of y'all. You ladies have been putting on for our community. This is a space where y'all speak for us. Y'all are our voices, and I appreciate y'all. I will continue watching,
Thank
and I will
you.
continue sharing so all my peoples can watch. And
Thank you. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
We're almost at that 10K.
I'm sure we should be there by the time this drops. We got like
This
three
was a good one.
more
And no
subscribers.
shade.
Like, bitch,
We're
like,
getting very close to that 1 million view. We have
Yes.
750 million views. Can y'all start sharing?
yes,
it?
that's sick, man.
And y'all
And we
should
got
pat
some
yourself on the
really.
back.
Yes.
We
I'm
have
happy.
some
I'm so
loyal
proud.
viewers. Like, we love that. Shout out to y'all. Like, sometimes we
Yes.
talk about we get caught up in that negative comments and shit like that. We
F
love
them.
y'all. There's some
Yeah.
people who are steadily
them too.
on the preview live, Tony Brights and them. Like, they, like the
Yes.
girls, like, people are always in there
Engaged.
and engaging. And, you know, and there was one person you said that she'll be at the Mook Lab. Well, I will be there. I will be judging. And if you see me, come up and speak to me and I will say hello.
There you go.
Yeah, so I think that this has been another great episode of Femme Queen Crazy
Sexy.
Cool.
with the icon.
okay.
Deuces.
Shout out to everybody. I had fun.
I gotta be good.